our two countries. In addition, we discussed the need to expand the frontiers of our relations and cooperation with the Czech Republic, both at the bilateral and multilateral levels.
Ghana Mampeni John Dramani Mahama Northern Shemua, one Czech Mano Mampeni Edi Ebi, Anna Otiano. Na ya twaso wonsen foforo emua na sente malasa na otwetwa mu na babetuja se Ghana Mampeni abedi akire obemfu jinana opoku agiman maame eho emfa no de send said enhye tie no mu ko pie mu ewa ya sabia ma doctor fo gba akire da bi yemfa no kwa ma no ne se da bia ma no betumi enya hoden na ababebo yewura John Dramani Mahama akire dom se da be ya economy no ebetumi afa ne ntuma pa efra ne Ghana ewiwi samu akuni edu no enyema ebetumi akoyie na promotion de toso enso na krata so fira bank simba yese ne die empenfa maame na wotwe baako miensa se le bruni beka se leave se ne yonko na ontimi fa nkonkosa ne ho yade na eno na abendi samanyukuru mu a wana okasa mamanyukuru no owura Haruna Amaleba eka ho bi epa wada be dwumadie so no de atodwa na ochirim se owensa na wotwe miensa na de ama Ghana Mampeni abedi akiri no a esuadodo esanse owura abrimpo mu ye campaign ahodo no a eno mutimi pie anopa be no nan no mepie fifie omenya akwanya saba fie no na amahomachi be no mienu ni na yo bre edise nei ma me hododo no a na ndo be kapa se osanke ma ne be bosumi mienu kura na omfanye na home na ne kase no ochese hwe ni papa kwa no hwan no wa man mu pa Yoruba Mahama ana bibi sanse na ada no se hwe said the campaign Brano Mahama ekwa no ofa okwa no ofa ye wie ni na so no den na mum se sa na otwemi ensa no de kemfa bi nka ho.
Yes, Red Boni apomodin so ma Professor Jena no Pukwa.
Yes, manya message we say Oba Penny Her Excellency Jena no Pukwa man. You want 3 weeks medical leave.
That's right.
Maybe if you say it is not enough.
Yeah, man, more.
Yeah, man, about 1 month to cry.
Now, say bad. 1 month is not bad.
No, Bibi. People don't know stress that politicians go through. Onipa no ho enemy one power Ghana higher President Mahama.
Odaso Jinane Naso.
I'm telling you.
That's on your campaign.
That's on your campaign.
But he has that experience.
Only politicians and Nantia, you understand what I'm talking about. During the elections or during electionary campaign.
Yeah.
I'm now.
Ene awuti ye eye Owura Haruna Amaleba epa wada be dwumadi so abra Owura Bismarck Brown bibi etire gwam na one ne di sa enkomo yi. Yanto so ewo ensem foforo emu na abaye ni so de hunu ba akopa ene se obeboa ama kwadwuma aya akono na amaburu bebre no a ebetim dom ho ase kwadwuma mu na beboa ama Ghana so nka se ebetime nya nuane wa ha na enkonko ba sabre na brebi ekuti echense kwa ma hodo so akoye la sulala ela de beboa na panifo le tudwa se nkana no eprobosume anas eprobosume etoso edu ba ko ene wo pa dwumade bi ato ni se feed Ghana program na ehwa na saba so da bi empanifo sambre kakra esan se obomode so obejeje omanfo no mebre no agenchi se empanifo aka se sabi onyanse ni ba ku fotrimunti na omojo omanfo agenchire we enam so ama osofo be de akira wona hwe enuane eni kwadwuma ensam so eyonunyanfo John Dumelo ode atudwa ene ochirim se na die sa adwuma de atu ni se feed Ghana program no nyankopon ya adom a eprobosun de tosu edu mienu wa fimpimenu eni edenunum ebesimem nda ombe se dwuma de no ase apa hontoma ewo Methodist School Park eno ewo Tachiman bunu Eastmantam no emu na esemi na kuchire ye ene to abe Fontaine Takesha so X enka Twitter eno ochese se dwuma de bebo apa ama yanka se betumi duanuane na hodo wa ha ebema kwadwuma na ya kono ama maburu bebre no mu nse kwadwuma de eyenkokra na mene wade no omuni na ebetumi edom ho asemu a ocho sansemi ewo abe Fontaine Takesha X eso ene yekenka bie edi amawo no
Kasiebo ansenkwa dwonto eni hwemani mu happy kasiebo mu twe konkron yeni bi mfiri ye mfa bi nka ho nso emu da ho krojen
Arushawaru asana mensan emu akwa bebe bia fei na wuchichi wokasa fidie no na aba abeto ha happy Ariokro watchi echiripo enkro kasa fidi eso adopa no nsia akam dokodoko ya bo kasebo ene ye bidie ede amawo no na yetwa ensem no eso MPP osuru kokuruko amanyuko no kasamafo abedi echire eye maame Jennifer Oforiwa Queen ɔno nso ɛde nsɛm bi atodwa ɛka kyerɛ aban paa sɛ ne ɛwɔ sɛ aban ɛyɛ na bɔsom ɛsan sɛ ohwɛ ɛto ɛyɛ bɛɛ nkyɛmu edu 10% a America man pani owura Donald Trump ɛde ɛto Ghana ɛnɛma ahodoɔ ɛfa so ɛde kɔɔ mo ɛma anim no ɔkyerɛ sɛ hwɛ ɛde ɔha bɛba paa ɛne sɛ aban anyɛ nhyehyɛ pa ne a ɛhwɛ yie bɛduru baabi no yɛde yɛn nsa bɛgu eti ɛsiane sɛ aduane kora nyɛ adeɛ bɛnya bi yɛdi ɛwɔ man mu ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ abra na MPP aban ɛwɔ soɔ no ehu sɛ de COVID-19 ɛba bɛha adwen oka na dom kuma na satan no NDC foɔ no ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ no kora COVID nyɛ hwee Russia Ukraine war ka mo sɛ ɛnyɛ hwee enti ne yi a Donald Trump ɛde ɛto ɛsom ɛyɛ ɔham kyekyɛ mu edu ɛto nneɛma ahodoɔ ɛde bɛkɔ amanɔne ɛsoɔ no ɔbɛsɛ mampani paa sɛ ka ne nkodi a conference yɛ pangu akom sɛ bɛ yɛmfa nneɛma biara nkɔ baabi yɛnyi biribiara ma ha na saa ɛtoɔ ɔham kyekyɛ mu edu no ɛbɛtumi ayɛ firo na aboa ama ɔman yi nso yɛn ho atumi ahan
sɛ no ne yɛpɛsi yɛdidi a yɛkɔsua na nka yɛde nneɛma na ɛbɛhia ne boa de nsa deɛ koraa na locally yɛmmɔ no ne boɔ nyɛ de na de bɛka na bi a wopagya boɔ no mu kakra I think sɛ Ghanafoɔ bɛtɔ ɔsɛ yɛsi yɛni yɛ fie adeɛ wɔ me kan COVID ne ba yɛ ne bɛkyerɛ yɛ bibi wɔ wiase sɛ wiase nyinaa obiara ne deɛ ɔwɔ obiara hyɛ deɛ obiara mfa ne maamu adeɛ ɔwɔ ɛnyɛ no mekɔka yɛsi hei yɛwɔ abaa mu nti na meyɛ dɛ mekasa sa wokasa woka Russia Ukraine war wonim sunsuaso ɛnya wɔ countries are ne kra nneɛma including abrochirama no ne kura wheat ne nneɛma no nyɛ Africa nkwa na ne yɛ kra wo globally obia no kra nneɛma wɔ Ukraine biara got affected it is a bibi ya den ne yɛ ka yɛ wa ban mu no yɛ ka wo mo de kɔ sɛ friend say Russia Ukraine war omo de free COVID e de abɛhyɛ Russia Ukraine war but last month you say last 2 weeks yɛ rajon dramani mama wa kɔ no o ma kasa sɛ ka bɛ yanka ntɔkwa no mo mfa nneɛma ngufo you know why unman se kyerɛ sɛ tɔkɔ so a it will affect his government the same way it was affecting yɛn nyinaa when Ghana was not exempted from it.
ɛne a wote yei ɛyɛ MPP ɔsoro kokroko amanyɔkuo no kasamafoɔ ɛbɛde akyire maame Jennifer Oforiwa Queen yɛnkɔ nsɛm foforɔ emu ana yɛde ani akyire mu ɛwɔ asoɛyɛ a wɔn hwɛ akɔnɛbɛdi ɛho nsɛm so a ɔsoafo ɛfrɛ no Joseph ɛyɛ Bukari ɛna ɛda asoɛyi ano na bisua bɛka yɛ afimpinu ɛne adwenu nan wɔ abra na Ghana ɛbɔbɔ ho aba bɛto aba NDC mpanyinfo wa de tudwa kyerɛ mu sɛ ohwɛ afidie tetafo manfo etwi ɛwɔ Ghana ha sɛ no a ɛmra bebre no a ɔmo bu so ɛsan sɛ yɛnhyɛ de nya mra kete bi ɛbɛhyɛ ɔmo ɛna obi wɔn mo twi moto wɔnhyɛ atade papa bi nti ɔbɔfo mo bɛsɛ no hu nyinaa bɛpra ne adeɛ na ɛno na ɔde atudwa no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ hwɛ aban de nhyehyɛ pa egu akɔma ɛnkyɛ koraa ɛyɛ road traffic regulations ɛyɛ 2012 no mpanimfo ba bɛyɛ nhyehyɛ wɔ mu sɛdeɛ bia ɛmra bɛta akyire ama ɔno otwi afidie tetafo no nso ɛtumi atwibie na nneɛma ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ mmara no mu ɔde bɛkɔ mmara hyɛ badwa fie pɔne ho bi kyerɛ yɛn a na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ne no sɛ mmara no yɛ adwuma no agye tum sɛ kurudu woni mfie aduonu enum 25 years a wontumi ntwi afidie tetafo moto ɛwɔ Ghana ha sɛn afei woni national ID card a ɛnyɛ adeɛ no nso ɛbɛma akwa mo atwi moto woni driver's license wontumi ntwi moto weyɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ a ɔmode kɔ mmara hyɛ badwa fie anaasɛ mpanimfoɔ adwendwen ho sɛdeɛ bia ɔmbɛyɛ sesaeɛ ɛwɔ road traffic regulations 2012 num na bɛboa ama wɔn no ayɛ n'adwene sɛ fidie tetafo no a ɛna ɔde bɛdi wɔn dwuma no mmara atumi abɔ ho bra na aboa ama nneɛma nso atumi akɔ yie ɛde ama ɔmo yɛde ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ nsɛm foforɔ emu ɛde a na yɛmfi ani ɛnkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ ahafo mantam no emu na school baako a ɛne kɔpie mu ɛwɔ ahafo mantam no emu a ɔmanfoɔ kɔ paa ɛyɛ Hwidiem Senior High School na awɛwosɛm a ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne sɛ sukuu yɛ firi kwan kankyemmerɛ so a yɛsi sukuu yi ɛde ma ekuro yi ɛne mpuntuo deɛ sɛ bi abɔ ɔmo sɛ da dwonso abɔ aboa akokɔ no ɛne ehunu sukuu da no owurɛ bɛ hɔ paa sɛ bi ɔbakɔ kɔ sukuu ɛwɔ hɔ na nnenam so ama mmɔfra ahodoɔ a ɔmo ɛkɔ sukuu ɛwɔ Hwidiem Senior High School kyerɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ aka paa sɛ wankasa wotiri ho a ɛne sakora bi ɛbɛbɔ no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa ɛnti mabura toɔ mo agu mɔnte so ayɔ yɛ kyerɛ abɔbɔkɔ gyan ɛne yɛyɛ yɛn kɔ asafo me yɛn kɔ yɛn abre kɔɔ ɛna kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bɔ gyama ne adeɛ a na senior boys prefect ɛyɛ Sulemani Yaya ɛna ɔde ato nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no mu ɔkyerɛ sɛ saa ɔhaw ɛnam so ne ɔmo ɛyɛ ho ɔyɛ kyerɛ no ɛnyɛ sɛ afei na ɔmo ka o ɔma ka so akɔakɔyɛ sɛ sukuu mpanimfoɔ ne aban abubu nnua egu masum entene omo sempani for pa so mo dormitory eyade enya papa sabe bia mo fan be jo mo nan eyade enya papa ene bia mpom betre asuade mpo no ene so adane eye enema hodo e ha mo pa esma hodo ode tu nsentwefo anim no yentie bi
dentia ene mu sa debewe a boys ni na any school ni na ede ye program ba kwa ya complain da nanso we ni ya bia ye toilet facility obo he toilet ye koso ya ni ye konne so hapa enye easy awone wa mo desktop ye raso ye ndendia awuwu ebu ho kwa betima abu ogum okwa awone pamo rusuru kwa so be toilet ni so ene ni ye program kese pa ye face ni wa ha nti a yati esi amontin so enya no so mpo ye nia ne sema ye di no dan ne wo hono look at the population of this school. We are over almost close to 2,000. Then so for Honoma, they save only less than even 10 saucepans. 10 saucepans, like 100 saucepans for 10 people. Which is a shakra, a genuine and Saturday. And then also your PTA, your bar school for 3 years. We pay PTA 2.5. The last time I call office, management said the contributor and my PTA near there, like a kaboom.
And now senior boys prefect Emma Hidiem Senior High School, Rancher friend Suleimani Yaya, and Oda Kwesem to Abai Enimuno. Yanko Kaseboni na ewo South Africa manu emwe. America kreni na America mampani Donald Trump de babetudwa se enkrutu awodo bebre no a yede eto omoso ne ahodo a omo edeko amarone na Ghana de boy din sie de ntuso dudu 10% no na bi mu de aduasan 30% ene de ato South Africa for so ene nam so mampani fo babonte atudwa kem se ade owura Donald Trump aye die enwuma ahodo a na so manfo ahodo a omunyu be mo be 35,000 ene be ni na no ene se no eto ede to so no ebi ontimi nyane ma no bebre enje be den ene wa fani pa wadwuma me nei South Africa ma no enso era ho a ene mu charge pa esai so dudu ene we de ni entu so aduasa ho aha ye Ghana na entu so dudu de ni aduasa ne aban no enso pa kase wona si ensma do out ye ebi ene se enei before the ababa to just say omba bebo modern na affiliate tafo no emra ma beta akire se bia wona odidi omjuma no omho ebetumi atomo kasama for abedi akire ema MPP amanyuku no ma me Jennifer Oforiwa Queen ono so to nsa Africa na mampani pa se onfa nsepe nwa kwanu se bia yanka se betumi nua na ofie ha se ya yekrum ha na enema hodo ye wa ha no eno a ene de bebo ye ho bra yenko amarone enkoye lalasu lalabia ensemeke yenum ho ena no pain yaji simano edwinu ebesumo se happy chokonkron kasiepo me sorry de Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah ene na pamfo e happy morning show no to aso e ama medin ene nana entry buo siakon we shall from the news IGP background.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Yamamwachio Niamamwakwaba about Happy Morning Show so Happy 98.9 FM.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
kane no na kwan a mefa so agye sika mfra amanone no egya me adwendwen pii na afa mpo menye me yonko bi nni biom se ampa wa mane me sika
me nso me bisa me yonko bi na oka kire me se na na ewe nso saa kosi se o hyase agye amanone sika fa CBG
oyiwa CBG na megye amanone sika o eye simple menya ne ntem wonte o sika bia na bambon so wo anokwa asetena mo ye kama
and found the baby our dog for Wiasimu and Mamutemu Wari. Consolidated Bank Ghana for money transfer services now. Ube to me Jessica every amanone in terms of our how be animu. Say MoneyGram, Western Union, Pay Angel, Transfast, Unity Link, RIA, Remit, Funes, Tap Send, Anal Therapy. Jiwamano Nisikano, Abrini Abribian Temso was CBG Kwabate Bia Benwo. Akwa Baba Hotomo. CBG. We stand with you.
We stand with you.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche Angel Cola. Me bread obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me dem.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo dear mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no my body Angel Apple Lime.
What? Sani of my dear. Miss Angel Cola, any Angel Orange, and a mania. I feel and it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesia. Never Angel drinks in a room. Obianca Tan in Winnie. There was Sabaso Mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no ano.
There be a Sani and no.
Angel Cola, the Assemble. Angel drinks here. I'm in my bush. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA. Ajeje den krato yatu.
Yamamwachio Niamamwa Kwaba. Eba Happy Morning Show so ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
Safen watchma fidin dia to Happy 98.9 FM yamo wachemo akwaba na anopa de se ope baby papa o se utimi echinchim fidie no edeto aye din koma family no mienu ho a the Happy Morning Show, your morning companion wanopa nyonko aha ene o se odo akase fidie no to na itimi edi abrabom ni asetena mu nkoma nra nkoma ye di ya na efa trotrofo no ho no ye di wie ya na mete se me hunu se number bi from na me files asemi ya muka yenka minyayanka mobeto aso aka ne da bia ene electricity company of Ghana there no because ha pa na aya yetietie radio yenti se obi aka ho asem da bia na ye de baba kwa betro na interview and I'm say okay o de munyanto boase ye bi di ma asem a e be kama asem a nti ene ye transit anu dia na ye kama asem e dia bam This studio studio business in Kwa yeah could cover weather update November free Ghana Meteorological Agency environmental for 24 minutes past the hour of 6. Happy morning show Otenga from number 12 Janulo Street Asylum down Accra, Nisim 100.1 FM Tamale, Nisim 95.9 FM ewo Bolga Tanga nti okosam yahudu nyina no dia obitimi ehunu na wate yenka na watie yen ewo saa emia ahodo wenyina na ene den na Ghana metufo eka de akyere na no pay nsem no doso anti nyantoboase na yemfa ebi emrew na ene Ghana metufo ekyirimu na no pay a se di wiemu ensa kyere ensem no ebeye enie na mamemfa ma we medema ode a na omo se yenhwe na enya hwie se ensuo no de eyade ensuo no emre no ani na ensuo no mre no ani dia na obomoden a ekopim Ghana metu akakachia womo akase eyade a ensuo no biminum na ekona nwumre so no eyade a ensuo no bitimi agugu e Ghana fana emia ahodo bebre enkankane omai etifi efamu okonkruto bi tse saboba tatale na lerigu wa damongo gushegu walewale gambaga yendi tamale bole larabanga nankpanduri sola Funsi Muyiri and their environs dear not just it's only which me or Samia in now Chirimo moderate to strong winds are expected to occur within these areas, as well as flash floods are expected. We Ghana met you a catch Obana for from there as a betika cra sa and a Ghana met you for a free in fin from more holding to be na Dabuimu ba and a four from no a betika cry viano eba vian tea no aboka cra ewo a year or my Ghana. If you must try them said ye don't sure you do me no idea no more and abo so a day ama a T4 and after 4 and ne and pay a brasso see a conical the newspaper headlines. The Democrat at Finsam Edibrity for near for Abuja Trassi. Na Matrasano, I say a Sima Edunu Insia and Abo Edia Partner, Sian and Anapay. Rapapa Fati Shabali. Mwamoko Cantamanto Munti. Moi, Mokotomuniamo Cantamantono, Munti. Boasembi Mamo. Say Muchim Fidini to Baby Fofra, Montia Savono. And it is very, very, very important. Unya chimpe fati say midi besi no a aka kra madwumadi na ekona wiye no na mabwasem no so di akire no mesim wasem bi e o kantamanto ho a efa kantamanto ho montwen na montie ye bedi sa asem no ho nkomo a na emum asem ba ku bi wo ha meka akire mo kantamanto ho ti montwen na montie. So sister, good morning. Presbyter, good morning.
Pacho majoso
boko die
nyamnya dombo
ene da be 9th mboa
ene
9th of April mboa
me pacho.
Okay, all right that's it.
Nti kwasiada Palm Sunday
sabepepe
happy FM nejuada Passion Week ashase
sabepepe
nti from 14 to a year free wa kusi a year Easter Monday there sorry jumedi nko a
sabepepe
Palm Sunday na den
Mrenkensuno kwasiada
when Mrenkensuno no mode den
when Jesus was shed
oba enti ada na Ghana for Palm Sunday na chese munya benkwan na mundi
mpacho ye nya benkwan
dia minim na Palm Sefa meboa
mpacho Palm Sunday
meboa
dia benkwan
meboa
chichiru mu
Ghana ha Palm Sunday omo ya benkwan no mu die du omutu ana fufu
de fati kan oboa
me kai pa sa time na me pese me wo fufu nti me si me ndi fufu na me yem ya
oboa
ze Palm Sunday
enya no mu ya no mu sama benkwan ma me no mu de mu aka ho ama me opa bie phone lines say
ye mie phone lines
ya oboa Ghana say Palm Sunday Ghana for do Aya benkwan
dodo no mamizo
Ghana for dodo no ya benkwan Palm Sunday
dodo no ante ase ewo Palm Sunday mrenkensuno kwasiada ho no say
ya benkwan me say Easter nkwan Palm Sunday ya benkwan.
Do you drink?
You don't know?
No, do you drink?
No, you don't know.
Joe.
I'm surprised that you don't know this.
I'm surprised
5
minutes.
No, I'm surprised you don't know this. Say Ghana ha.
Usually on Palm Sunday,
especially Cape Coast. Palm Sunday, ya benkwan.
And the Palm Sunday I do Cape Coast na.
Me see ya benkwan. Na omo kwa sorry no. Omo kote branches ni bi. Na omo di Anam town no ma say. Ube ko fe na benkwan already. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Palm Sunday.
You are surprised at that.
Opa market bisa market traders na mo ton abe enwa adwene ni ade ne say
omo ton abedru ni de keke.
Palm Sunday amanfo mbedi dwa for abenkwan Palm Sunday. Joel.
Palm Sunday.
Who is Ghana Palm Sunday amanfo ya abenkwan? No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Number ni, but just 4 minutes pen I made this particular exercise. 0551 563 916 0555 657 278. 2 numbers. Palm Sunday. Munyanto boise. Palm Sunday no. Won't you say anything? Fati say omoye
Palm Sunday ya benkwan.
O dear friend na chere me. Palm Sunday no. Christopher, dear Namoya. Young Koha. Good morning. Udini baby.
Good morning, Sefah. From Kwadwo, Mikasa 37.
Kwaku, Palm Sunday, no, Abenkwa Namoya.
Sefah, yes, I'm Menana. Abeno, no, Kofano, Wednesday, and after Thursday. I know the Abeguho. Now, I am Kwanvia or Yan Fiada. No, the Siwa, Sunday. If the man, not be Nipu Puntiana now. Omu phones are no Akabenku, and I say Mutu, no, they are flam, am I near this? I will near the week. Why are you doing week?
Sabenkwa no yeno for Palm Sunday no. Mudini na oche.
Ebe dia ko from the following Sunday.
Good morning. Udini baby Afrivi.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Na mpacho weje pacha mekaka. Sefah, mpacho u age ni ese.
Me age no.
Mpacho ai.
There be ode cancel.
Mpacho baby asem we dey shocking. I'm not surprised to say Fati say or yes surprise am no you know because asem we dey okukan o baby the same thing obi baby say we dey because we dey me akasa be 3 years kra na me hu sa nyoma we o Palm Sunday there ye wo me be 3 years ana sorry so ko bi because kwa sorry there Methodist ahomachi 3 o'clock ye nyane wo ya ye bibia obebo 6 o'clock nkwan na ye ready because church ni wo ko no twice bibia ye set na se fa some way okay there ye shocking o full life ready kan ye say wo
me fie me menkyerɛw akuase Methodist Bethel Diocese ɛhɔ ne ɛbɔ masuhyira me ɛhɔ na mekɔ asɔre me ankɔ Palm Sunday a medi Abenkwan da. I'm saying it. Me mama itie me onim yanko good morning udini baby Africa. But lower radio mama me sure ndi want to be yanko good morning udini baby Africa.
Good morning, Sefah.
Yes, sir.
At Lord.
Hi, Kwadwo, you too.
Palm Sunday, now, Ahomachi Methodist for Omucha Krum. Ahomachi.
I end evening.
Then you may know Abenkwan fufu, Abe beer, no fufu, Abenkwan. No bottle, into your particular no correct.
Yo, Mate, Mamma, I Lord. Yanko, final caller. Good morning, baby Africa.
Good morning, Sefah. I'm for Moses.
Moses. Moses came to Boko.
Sefah. As one more can I want my power. Because, first thing, look at me, Srimli Grandpa. And do it. Palm Sunday, only repetition. Palm Sunday, only say palms, no more for repetition. This Fatikano, a real, a true. Every next week on a baby short.
Okay. Isaac, thank you very much. Our listeners, I'm rough. So Palm Sunday, not then we've had a couple of calls. They are still calling Mr. Mom. I cannot pick any call again. Chronicle the Bokrata. Me fear me through a Methodist. Kwaku Cranting shock. Kwaku Cranting team. A year Yamari team. Kwasi Abua 8 team. A year Kwamfusu team. There was many Freddy filming Kwadas. Me fear Palm Sunday. Ahomachi Methodist. Ahomachi Methodist. And the best story near the a Breno. A Mrenkensono. Akofa Krum. Ne atonyu mo ne azakofi papa say Abenkwan die anyway 5
o ma ama we feel e no yes ma I say o kwa mental Greek the chronicle na de be share Proverbs 16:3 commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. Banner headline: GBC targets 6 million tons of bauxite, invest $122 million in infrastructure. Measure GBC no na man for Anko Jane say Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. We a Ghana Bauxite Company. Asem NIA alleged cocaine at KIA minority rights to diplomatic community. Amabua charges Lands Commission to work towards restoring its credibility. Almost there be a hona more no nama. I don't award government contracts without my approval to force him. And now I can win him. Now mo be EBMA contract. I approve ya usika no ebekim. Muntaka explains why Ghana is deporting Chinese illegal miners instead of prosecution. Me say, emsa sama yetina aka not say. Nti afi de oba no say, enye Ghana for ne betua for the flight tickets no any ade nti no. Wo embassy and I say you the individual na wo ka che na me ni na embassy no so say ni bie na mo ye ne den. Aboza protest wo wa benkwan no because Sunday neighbor Abuja protests the use of roads because to haul bauxite. Because Abengo na a special one. Ghana needs $165 million for nationwide digital land mapping. Hey, ABM. Ghana Gold Board, the dynamics, nuances, and significance. Ghana focuses on advancing value-added trade in West Africa. Yako Nigeria memoir 4 killed in renewed land dispute in Ebonyi communities. Perish your 2027 ambitions. APC National VC tells Atiku El Rufai. Nigeria's First Lady donates 1 billion naira to support fight against cervical cancer. We air the Chronicle.
Me patrol for the new crusading guide and twaso. OSP NCC strengthen collaboration on anti-corruption education. And no and someone no buy me bosso. Edema for and the new crusading guide Ediaba no show 5 years after assassination attempt on our wing chief's life and also ohene ewaha obekai asemu by pa na hu papa obekai corona mrenum and asasemu e 5 years on no ohene edaso ewo ho ohene edaso wo ho pa na Kwadwo ukopiemu ewo suhumu a MC ye bebondi MC ewo suhumu ama tension a eba suhumu pa no enye adeketo akra de omo kan nyina se hwana ene yede ma no hwana ene susu so oye adwuma pa enti o deserve se ono nso yede ema ne wo ha ene nipa miensa ene wo front page ha ene omu nyina omu wo suhum na eneidie omu hwe se omu interview omu koye no omu bo omu homodin pa enti de beyi no na waba bedi animu ewo ho na Kwadwo Chamber of License Gold Buyers and omu say omampani omampani why are the papa gold board ya de bay gold board ya de bay ye ni agye ho o se emra no bill na wo de abai bill no omusi mu nsem no de pa afei no ombe to good pa na bibia akoso yi Kwadwo bekaya busumi etwam na me kan sem bi se ukopie mu ewasaman kese circuit court emrante makomako enum bi omo ena omo bowura ba bia nkrofo bi etu good wo fate mining company bi na ne omo gold ho nyina omo kosi se sa gold ni nyina ene ye che omo ye de omo kopie mu no court no omo remind Kwadwo omo ko kopie mu edefiada ena omo ko na omo san ko court biem na court ahese say no de omo asem no ebeko ana na enei de owura John Ntimfodwo ena kofa asem bae oyensentrofo nhyiamu no se ewiemuhyem mienu bi aba bepiem ewo mamu ha na de wo mu ni de ono de na osusu an intelligence onyaa ne se enubone ena afesi kabone ena na ewo saa ewiemuhyem no mu eba yi ene abeye nsem bebre ne no ena nure ye wo ho a yenka bi nhyiamu ena owura eye abuginapo ebo krata edekoma diplomatic community no se ensem no se de ekono egu Ghana ni mu ase anti conventions bebre ewo ho treaties bebre Ghana ede nensa ahyase ewo ho enti ebeya international community no emeboa na asemu yi yenya ne poma sibre we eye the new crusading guide
So now, Media Foundation for West Africa. I some artwork indicating the activity of history of Ahmed flight, flight number N823 AM between 18th of March and 25th of March. And another flight of Ahmed, and also almost and then the Babe Boyema repair works on the tire. The activity between 22nd of March to 24th of March. Many read Makum, but if it is answer no Honkomo.
For my means me who be
daily graphic, the Obocrat and the Benima. Now, and I know Pemaminka say happy morning to us, Gusotino. The Obocrat who don't Abajomono, a tiffin seem to be any day a brewono. Yet Nasia and somewhere for him, you know, that's the Tinamun community. Obekaya, now what you tremu any a kind in Bonia Hodua. Aqua could do a just what a mouth for
red no.
Who ye?
A choir red na first
I'm the four. Now, Brabas. We have a big matter. We are over front page of the Daily Graphic, the Obocrat Anwa. Opioids abuse destroying nation's youth. Renowned psychiatrist sounds alarm. You knew who can see a Tanahwayan Sheha. Emane Jinsem one sana yet one because we've seen examples of opioid epidemic. Epidemic in part of the world as soon as so, and the cost implication on our health sector. We don't need to waste any time in tackling this particular issue. Every single energy and effort biano should be targeted at say ye abuse in hujma. Ofandu bone and bone and TDC invite you to procurement breaches. Gratify also do miensa of Daily Graphic the Bocrat and of between you been working kind. Ghana Bauxite Company targets 6 million tons production this year. GTech warns of abuse of honorary degrees. Now where your Ghana Tertiary Education Commission obviously here mono manko anko amfa fafatina osreme manfa yimu obremu anya nsohwe na mo ha ze mujumadi amudi binti na ya frɛ we na ujumadi nti e bo se oye doctor no mesra we mo hwe na manfa eni nyamransam eni nze hunu sabe oh my Ghana mo. Do we need strong persons or strong institutions? This question there, no one say I mean, shop one kind of question. We need stronger institutions, not strong, stronger institutions. Ministry launches probe into Nigerian boxers' death. I don't know Ministry of Health, Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Mia Brapeni Ura Kofi Adams and our ministry, you know. Honorable on me fan check from Daily Graphic double crat and some who do between be woman working kind.
Memfa the News Center and to us News Center banner headline of I say no more jobs for retirees. Mahama suspends post-retirement contracts in public service. I say Monko Nebi Munson Emra. Zoom Lion denies allegations of employing Langard. CEO for a day, MTN empowers young women and also Ewahanum and once and this and the credits. Suspicious flight, minority petitions, diplomatic community. 3 journalists arrested in first quarter of Mahama presidency. The Omufoni Aba Abegu Hanuma Omo HSA Nancy Omo. Saso and a Chamber of Mines appoint Ahmed Dasana Natongma as acting CEO. Don't award contracts without Finance Ministry's approval. Atoforsen Ena Eka Mahama holds talks with visiting Czech president and also Ewo Hanum. Saso and Ghana Athletics investigate issues of sexual abuse, exploitation, and also Ewo Hanum. Saso and a Czech president arrives in Accra for a 3-day state visit. Suspicious flight and no yakan edada. Po nina yakan into wenina ewo a year the News Center.
Me pache and for the Daily Statement and twaso. na ofa daily statement anymore stories ahoro na wa ha ebi mu ya bobɔ so nti ya mu bɔ so bi mu kra na de ye mo so a me bɔ so de ama oni nyina ne se doctor ye Ibrahim Mutala eno kopie mu wo Geneva na ɛhɔ na international ministerial conference on science, technology and innovation koso wo Geneva Switzerland adwada etwa mu na ogina simpie so a okasa no eno si bu enianom monkan na mema monka na montini yie se oba oman Ghana mu a Russia any Ukraine war yi ahayen papa na COVID-19 ba ye de ahayen pa eno na okasa so oba Ghana mu a ye wasem bi ya abre ne abre nyina ye kan sese asomienu ko a ene omo ebre no ensensan pa ena eya ebre ene ade wo ho enti ebeya omanyi ada countries no emra omanyi emwa ne no eno kan ya na MPP for say hey Owura Mutala na nya wa na fi etwa mu ye kan asem yi o kan say debi Russia ne Ukraine war emfa oyene bia ema omanyi mu we asem a abasanso ena Emmanuel Amakofibu a minister lands and natural resources eno kokopie mu ewo lands commission eno ka kire mu say lands commission for magidin bone emre emfie kakra atwam magidin bone papa magi oyene enkrofo enka mo ho asempa ose onam street so okọ meetings ni ade a ensem enkrofo kan say land commission mu nyam adwuma esem ye ensase bi wo man mu a ensem wo ho pa ensem wo ho ni nyina ne se mu nyam adwuma ne se de ese moye enedie manya kwanya foforo ye reset lands commission no enti munya niam foforo se de beye na enkrofo ebenya mu gidie pa enti obi ba ha se obedi na sase hu dwumadi a na onim se ba bia okono eyade a okono obetimi enya de opese oye nyina na Kwadwo ewra ye frɛ no Shelley Ayoko Buchi onu ene nedie oye Commonwealth Secretary General ena o kire se need trade investment beboa pa ema the Commonwealth renewal no etimi abaso pa agina ne naso brane pa na Kwadwo ukoko pie mu ewo asembi aba ayamina kakra efa Owura Ibrahim Mahama ho ayamina yese ukoko pie mu ewo Western region hwa omampani bubo budin ema MMD CEC ni ho abebom mu ase onam akire ena ono na de opɛ no ena okeka ka se yemu ni din a eno na NDC fo ho ayen sentrofo hie mu aka kire Owura Ibrahim Mahama si enim se enei o brother ena ye president but ijano na onye na adwuma de osefata no ena ye se ye de manu enye se de wo pɛ we eye the daily statement.
The new publisher, the Obokra MP keeps cocaine hardcore evidence. Nakok threatens arrest. Jinapo runs to diplomat. And no has and seven. And then baby, dear idea and idiot. Say, Uchintim within the 290.9 FM. But more than factor because and seven said the chance and your canon near dear tree, near pensing near Busasem, near Mount Wakunya was sweating me at Wadne. But you forcing us away in neat Bakufu Trimu. Okada riders below age 25 will be arrested. I say your mount you be a winnie in fear edunu numua yamu akwenya ema unchi mutu ukada Ghana memo emrafo for na edi komrate with fie ama yakwa akosa road traffic regulation numu ama yama okada ya commercializing one e kire se enenu we below 25 years of age untimi ntwi unni Ghana card ya so Ghana card never say and I would want to understand the reason, the logic behind say we need 25 years of age. OSP NCCE team, a team up to fight corruption, and the Office of the Special Prosecutor and a National Commission for Civic Education and Oma come to my boom bakuta banchi and a bakutango and a omodia boom nomzi. Said the idea. Yanke humumwe. Na yama modian say bitimi to dream ketashe kan any proyase ewo my Ghana mo. Dubious $1 million ICT contract by TDC awarded in 2012 and not under NPP NPP. Wait, and in some who offer the new publisher, Omumrani Omjiso, hide nothing, fear nothing. The Wokrat and Nanopaya, Obitimi, not working can ever more.
Memfa the Inquisitor and Twaso and Mao. Wanton sale of TDC lands under NPP. Allocatees traced to cemetery. Hey. Not just on way and I say on address in the cemetery. Nana said GBC committed to environmental protection, mining, and also Ewahanum, Saso, and Iyoko chases corrupt element at Rage Hospital. Zoom Lion does not engage Langards, and also Ewahanum. Other stories, Albania Ewa, the Inquisitor, I say Galamsey, prosecute foreigners before deportation, eco-conscious citizens, and ECA, conduct more research into traditional medicine, minister to universities, assign so echo Emma Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah. Kwame Abuza orders probe into rapid deterioration of 95 million cedi Takwa Agunankwanta Road. Saso and a Chinese government prosecuting nationals deported from Ghana over Galamsey Sa Enomo Etre. African trade ministers to meet on April 14 over Trump's tariffs. Galamsey drones, I don't know their whereabouts, asks Professor Frimpong Boating. Abujina po ena or council no onim baby ewo. Other stories Albania ewo eye the Inquisitor mu as a ex-convict held for alleged sodomy, death threats. Unauthorized structures on waterways to be demolished. Nadmu enomudesa woni aba. Government pursuing solutions to natural resource management, youth joblessness, and also a Dr. Omanebuama and Eka.
Kwadwo ensem bi aba betodwa mame we ye informer ensem bi aba betodwa se Zoom Lion alleged land guards activities eno mo de krata aba beto abonten akiri mu se saa de no misinformation fake news disinformation otia bogukra lang enya dia Zoom Lion omo ye ne land guard activities bia ewo ba bia na we trotrofo edema de opposition New Patriotic Party Justin Kodua Sapon eno kan say ti airpon from meka Sapon Kodua Frimpong Kodua Frimpong pacho enye Sapon Kodua Frimpong ene ka say you our front page of the Informer eno say na wo de airport drugs be alleged drugs be ni cash bi abepie mu ho ye ka ho asemu a wo se adwo asafo awurade nyame mo de adwo asafo de mo mfa ne nto ba bi gura o ye benya mra deal with adwo asafo ene de se de ye wiem hyemienu bi bepie mu wo Ghana ha ene ya fact check a ensem no de aye bebre minister ekoka ho ensem de oka ene nyina no ba bonten senye no ho asem no ye padi na ye kan ye nhwehwemu ye ne ye the researchers agumonten so ya mo se adwo asafo entifati odi mo ne madwo asafo no mo nto mo bo asiansa emrepem no ye be kana asem na Kwadwo minister for local government chieftaincy and religious affairs Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim enoko kan say National Cathedral ye demonize na medru baby umma cogent opinion kra na ye din okoye interview enoko kan say asem Owura Kwasi Pra Junior say minister na asem na akokika kana sensen ye no ane say na me masa there are some jai osi Owura Ahmed jai National Cathedral na Ghana for so
ye nyina ye wa ele kasetia National Cathedral ye nyina ye wa ele kasetia National Cathedral kovi na sesia local government minister ba ya o say National Cathedral no ye demonize no na o patre say yankoi
eno Mr. Kwasi Pratt Junior Ebani century juba di Kwadwo me adman papa
oye
legend papa na OSP any NCC any die almost sekata se pro kankan amompe amobekoatia we Informer.
All right, Informer, the new publisher media back the Ghanaian publisher Mfamawe, Ghanaian bauxite, was Ghana bauxite pumps $123 million into expansion drive as a Ghana bauxite company. Nei, woman is up pay or ha any union sa or ma tuagumu say one more air by betrum jumedia, one more ADM, one say a year tonso or pepinsia and a few more share so bit me enya na one more ako a German so ako Zoom line refutes Landguard claims, it can be the minority petitions diplomatic corps. And no cratafe toso mienu offer the Ghanaian publisher the Obokrata no obetimi ehunu na wakenkan ho. On my hene our win registrar charged with stealing. Cratafe toso num offer obetimi ehunu na wakenkan sansem no ebi ho. Prince.
Yemfa de aka be sima be mienu. Mame mu boboko studio na menchia eye Owura Audu Mahama ene anope.
Me pacho mo Owura Audu Mahama sonte. Nama eye David Tamakulu asonte Obi Manu asonte Bright Asadu asonte na ma Andy can come
to the o sand your mama Mandi ana me because said the oka said the asa the omu ba Mandi enti then na person
o catch on mama sonte say
they should treat us as their brothers
and sisters.
Me that's pa we Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah na say Audu Mama they ask ko position ana
oye adwuma
okay
oye adwuma
ase obi menu say no so ko position
ana oye adwuma
say the David Tamakulu mu na edi omumre o David mu na edi omumre hwe that me hunu ni suit pa Kwadwo
o David onu osuamra
double breasted pa
omo musuamra na ya na wa mu say dey
money swine pa. We don't use langars in our operations. Zoom Lion and eka sansemi. Zoom Lion say yen kan kire mo say omo ni langard any twaka bia. Sanso and a minority seeks diplomatic assistance in Gran Canaria flight scandal. And also Honorable Samuel Jinapo Ensumfoni ewa habia ye boso ediamawi. Sanso and a culture of silence and force under Mahama. 3 journalists arrested in 3 months. Many homes raided. And also ewaha any omampeni esina no say enema we hame papa we the custodian.
The new finder the worker tender and then the worker chato new finder yefa in chato na yen twaswa na ye the social media trends and bro live on the Happy Morning Show and pay a rapper Fati Shaibu Ali aye crado say or the social media trends and brain na videos ahudu amahunu ne de venese when nenzo ka kire me ntimi describe nkyerɛ no mo 2 am nyina no the videos ego and that na mbuza say onana sada no Osman the Baba goes on which is conference.
Obia Pam Sandy
Odia
Ben special one pa Willie.
You do the one for the new fan of the Democrat and
no ya Nenchiko to join in India na
I don't know Nenchiko to join in India. New fan of the Democrat and the Mamifa and Chairman Nana Afrani and Anopay. Now see US ambassador stand by 10% tariff on cocoa no have city starts week with $1 going for 16 Ghana cities. Invest in brand loyalty for sustainability. We prof na this has me to prof communications School of Communications or University of Ghana me penasem pa said you did juma di ni kasa ye ne head of the communications department University of Ghana, Professor Abena Yeboah Benin, and then they was here. You may call hold on more than some bit me Eddie Musika. I share a Mujumedia mood dear no more. Now more bo a Mujumedia no by more bon devil at the tre a young man saying, I said, yeah, bear one more. Woman moody and so done then, you know. One bet me who say, a Juma with the dan then you know more talk so, or many cool Juman home in the better so, near see anyone deans also, or see a whom here. US ambassador stand by 10% tariff on cocoa. Or see anyone pass in a day to how much you do, Edia to cook quite from my more, Edia call a America, British memos or anyone. So the president, GRA exceeds revenue target in Q1 records 41 billion Ghana cedis of revenue. And Ghana Revenue Authority no dey to just say first quarter no economy na ye a twa atimi agye e wo maimun e 41 billion Ghana cedis. We ensema hodo a obomoden efa the new fund the Obokrata na no pay betimi hu mu na wakenkai. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. Ebrason si nyankonko fa social media trends and famreal live on the Happy Morning Show.
Emeno aswa ne se eye Bristol ede eye wires no ekekesi ni etumi epa ejatum emayen na yetufa ekopie mu ewo eye social media ekofa eye ensema etwego ewo honom amanfo edi hu enkomo na meka ne sane na dia me pa kira ne se social media trends ayedi brewi eye Bristol ena ede ebrew Bristol product no ade ya sheda ayepa provide safety papa emao a science so reliable enye plugger ene wumi aya obeko na etu na aka naked wire in the boski baroski eda ho twen are ne se ode won sako kan ya na watwa nananum e won se do there be we very very durable ubetumi use Bristol omo plugs no any switches na ma oba ababe use wonana ababe toaso ai sa enetenen na omo ewo high quality MCBs any main switches for efficient power distribution when you say if you mu wo ha ene power no obeko ho no na light ni gina so okwa kitchen na light no number bi there bi omo be ma efficient distribution kama omo durable distribution boxes for secure connections, wide range of switches and sockets to suit your needs, you know. So open is stylish, open is traditional, open is modern, open lighter, uko jina okra unfa won sound so ujina pa say braha and I say so na waso dum na we dum ubo nsem na chese okwa you'll be spoiled for choice and no Bristol asem ena maker we into choose all electronics for all your electrical needs. Bristol, powering your world safely and efficiently. Kai safety and efficiency ena yeka ho asemi na me sha say there na me kire wo say ya dey ma compile a few videos ya dey ebro oko happy 98.9 FM we no eseweni and said ya wutie wo wasum nti age woko na woko hwebi na amanfo bi mo no omaye omadwen say omwasase ya omunam so yi nimpa mpe ka ne say asem mpe nipa ne pa asem asem mpe nipa ne pa asem obi ansma na wo angasa no wodo hu akwakoto asem mu apart from baako eja ono de wakwakoda ne beach or relax drain ne ho ena obi etumi ebunkam ye ebe abeto no so ema sesi ano wadane meat pie because wire flat ya buabo no so ama wire flat wadane meat pie ena omo maka no so de obi wa wetumi arensa onim bebi onenam ai na wetumi ebu afa so na wato from north ene me fanto aso na me na me so na nsa na tete efimeni so nti a compilation of videos ye dey ebro me so I just oko Facebook na oko hwebi answer wetumi ache say we say your dan baby o wadane beach or relax na yebu abon so amasisi ayi wire flatty na comment na buy no eni Mia Miller say that guy was just minding his business on the beach no kre saso ena Familo I say the first clip audio is very important. Balo say the only funny ones are the guys that ripped his shorts and also bia elsewhere were kind ho na we free sa na nika no ekosha ade no na netu nyina ebeda abontin ama obia etumi ehu dia ekoso na mo amono nsa ne de obi se ensa ye nim da ewom enim ade ye de ewon nsem manu utumi no ma na afi no unhu bebi a wonenam kra enti sa ena etia ehonom ena yede eno no esia ma wano pe na afi ye nto aso na yemfa deɛ aka no nso mmerɛw sɛsi a ne deɛ adeɛ a da biara mesi mepɛ sɛ meyɛ bi obi ayɛ sɛ da biara meka kyerɛ sɛ mekaa ne ba a mekyerɛ mu baabi a mɛpaake no enti obi ayɛ bi obi ayɛ bi okɔ release car papa fɛfɛfɛfɛ mu dudududududu ɔbaa na ɔsi da bi baabi a nana ya paake no hɔ na meso mpɛ sɛ mpaake ɛnɛ wayɛ kuntan ɛna ɔkɔɔyɛ ɛkɔ paake ne car no ɛwɔ hɔ na onim sɛ ɛyɛ CEO no ɛyɛ ahobraseɛ ɛna ɔde nam ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔni bi ɔwɔ cars mu cars ɛnso ɔbɛ adwuma na agya wakɔ akɔfa ɛyɛ ne vet na ɔde aba abɛsi hɔ vet yi kora na baabi awa kakra ana abrante sɛ CEO eyi so vet na sɛ mema akɔ akɔgye ɛyɛ Land Cruiser yi di a ɛne baabi CEO park na ɛhɔ na mpɛ sɛ mpaake ɛna CEO sɛ na abrante why are you not humble why enti why adwuma ma me ama metua ɔka ma onye bi akɔtɔ car ade a ɔde ba bɛyɛ nie ɛna ɔfrɛ no sɛ boys bring all my cars ɛne cars yi sɛ so saa ɛna ɔmo ɛde ɛbaayɛ na de bi asa meka kyerɛ mo sɛ maayɛ ma adwen sɛ saa deɛ wei mɛyɛ bi saa na mpɛ sɛ meyɛ na comment no ɛnie Jean, see the way CEO supports you is amazing. Saso and my worry essay, one of the best CEOs and still the only CEO in Ori that supports young talent. Saso and Primo say, how did you convince all those cars? Saso and Paul Abba say, okay, go and see HR. He or she is calling you. HR from member Majani. Can it? So and triple threat essay, triple treat. Essay, very good. This your Oga has been taking too much from you. So and edufe essay. So you don't turn your boss to content creator. A serious officer and boss it mean daje ama amanfo yusu no sano na omundi ne creative content pa no. Enti saa na ho comment no so etie na memfa last one yi ento aso na no so memfa mbo amanfo kokko abrante bi yi keche wo kwan so no yi keche no say na wa target car because we hu say abaya no kuta be say iPhone Pro Max enti no ne ni eje ho a opese owie phone no e na o share da eye ne ho say me na me adena omugina so no mo ye skater na no ne ye den dia mpabwana wheels was here na eya omu edene na nam kwan ho no mudi eti free no enti maame no no say when the car go races come my enter pictures na okobrane ehwim phone no ehwire esi nwurem onene eyi mpabwa ya ties was yi wayirem odi phone ne ko enti e mo bia ukọ public no bia obi a wunim no na abeka say Sefa who already so enter picture kakra na wa Sefa akotwe na iPhone ni na ene wa pepe ni kama na osi yentwa ye behwim na ye deko nipa nka se yentwa picture ka Sefa phone na ye mfentwa se nipa no request for picture no enti no so wo phone twa ma ne wi a obeda na ne saka enti nipa no request photo no ono emfa ne phone emfentwa enti abrantie etumi wi afo na wo sorry ekoto saa eye wheels yi sha wona ase enam kwan na bra person ode bo an se ode wi amanfo phones a eye comment no eni Francis Arthur I say this is very bad so and Prince I say it's high time our people stop posting will the wefu so and and get girls say we didn't mean to mean when you said this must be content. Why was there a cameraman shooting the whole scenario? Ebi content, ebi education because ebi to me see, you know. Na wait to me add down so. So and James I say the best thing we can't do to this video is to report it. No report Ben. TBSA, people just seen the black but driver girl asɛm obrɔfo na yɛ anam ato mbo kakra ne gya yɛyi Palm Sunday school si biara na yɛkokɔ nti ɛyɛ ana aha ɛna ɛyɛ mede trends no ebesi amenka obiam sɛ Bristol ɛna ɛde ɛbrɛ yɛn na if you want to enjoy life and your space pa there say your office say your fee say your industrial, especially industrial who here proper wiring and proper your friend is saying MCBs any main switches are ube you so nti eno na Bristol de ɛbrɛ wa ye come for ama papa say if you want to power your world safely and efficiently there look no further aha and I the social media trends you know
na hojade na
abrante bi ada also da sorry nam say no be no da ho na onka nine ni na agogo ka sie bi na da any more real
ma we so wasem anza na ebetwe ho aba entade a yesi emududo no hefa na aton fi
entade
yeah.
Oh, I don't think say for most people no they have one particular place or motor nyama. For me, it's just a matter of at the end of me fe and I can afford it there. Metal. That's just it. It doesn't matter where it is from, what brand it is and all that. And na obisu wa hwa ebia atare a mehihye wo fie de it doesn't matter where I get it from. But the amedi baby de aha and na metal no brand way and I'm a pay and also a more ever honum. And obi so what dia na dream no to say some shen say no second hand na bibia
na na sami
akoko opefos TV opefos cooker opefos jeans opefos just bibia kwaka o say second hand na papa chain brand new no okoto kettle be brand new oduko fie ni na nsa asay no ko eyi la pass omo man German de ben no ko yi we use sa and am so oboa
na sanya woni ne wo fi
enti obi so ho no ma na dream no second hand is better than brand new nti oba akoto second hand nipa no enye so oni ska o de better brand new. But the mindset no, ain't no. Otumi kokoto untested. So when you say untested or electronics.
So when it comes to electronics, yeah.
Untested. Ain't any okoto na o de kofia ya fa enye mfa nsan mfa mbaha. Oba koto untested. But o will scapa say TV say 100-inch brand new one. Obetumi ato. But on to that. Oba koto second hand.
Okay. At what point na beka say near my obeto nyina no will be second hand and I say be a brand new.
Oh, I think that sometimes obi o bia feel say o sha brabo ase. On fa ni sika nyina ngoto brand new clothes. I remember say sha ase free. Na mpenifo bi 2 year for say you are on TV, you need to look a certain way and all that, but you don't have to break the bank. Ubetumi akọ ahomache and you know mu 2 year for.
Ahomache na itu vuza ko inva.
Ahomache. Say now they are far a year counter. When you go bend down well, boom. Na embi mu etumi be ye expert am aye kwa etumi di akonya. E mama for ba no mu bisa say nyoma na yesen. Because na ye tu egu ye na so na ye selection no. Omo ka say ye na ye ton. Enra say mitumi ko ye selections kakra me tu a me ton sisi a. E ma amanfo. Na ma I dey odia. Enti no. It depends. I got to a point in my life I told myself say me into force beam.
And what was the reason?
Me want you ma bebre after I had to say baller.
Abroso.
I had to say baller. And na uko baby a ubehwehwe me nya papa bia wo. And I'm so rough man suni. And for a very long time, for several years.
Now untoniema.
I would rather have 5 good, nice quality things than meko na ma Enra say na Enra meko akoto some a particular thing ewo Accra. Enti me nam ho no ma ɛna mehu yɛ oh 3 cedis nyinaa wɔ mu na wokɔtɔ atare 3 cedis 2 cedis 50 pesos baako bi so ɔmo si mmienu 30 cedis entire a really unless you have time so obeto obo na wahwehwem na we yi de yɛ fɛ otherwise obesisa ball akofi obedu on na afi no untumi nhye nkɔ ba bia and we know say even force no you were different you were store reject you were first selection you were na afi de bia aka na yɛ omudigu kwan no ho na 2 cedis 3 cedis de no nti bia obetumi akɔ w'anim kakra and for women clothing Sefa kwata enya atare bi atare kwa be wo fie is 250 cedis 300 350 6 yes open nice one 600 700 850 some catch us say na obi pe
yes
they be be saying na 850 900 they are not nebo from air 600 Usika is saying, and a debut about hot attire 600 cities say, if you are wish be Juma, and I say, we.
It's how 600 cities no.
Would you call place one now? That's a 3 cities day 600 so be saying, bill back.
Okay, so we go.
But thank God there is a new trend. Cheap, and possibly the quality is a bit low, but Osha Obi Nebono, from 100, 85, 90, quarter 150. And no, I think saying, I know your fast fashion amount for a topper, especially for the women's side. As one bear money there, minim, but minim say, Ebu may be a quine boutique, Debbie, and your quine boutique, hand boutique.
Yeah,
almost select.
Yeah.
Boys,
I'll come back to you and ask you one question. But my to you, Prince. Okay, on this.
So Sefah,
you see, I did not ask you how much it costs you per year on clothing.
It's also possible. I think that the whole of last year,
one part. The more Kenyan I am say na me starting Sefa any fatty. Okapa the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And then wetimi atama mummy the last 5 years. Then pa and fatty I'm talking about of value. Say ya tare. Say ye mpaboa. Say ye bibia the last 5 years. I hen wetimi atama.
Medium mpaboa dear. Mpaboa de mi obi na pena mem peneche. Shoe dear. But mem peneche.
Minim onai hunti.
I mean now.
Yes, minim.
Ena entadia ye pimpami. Kaftan dear me pampa.
Yes. They be auto materials.
Ene mi obi wo ho pa.
Okay.
Unipa correct mi hu material me po si onye bi wa shaman. Ada no koy okoto material ni bi aba. Say 4 years no sa he no. Oba was say my birthday was it on be 1,200 was say and I'm say different level
you see the entire me busa say say you mu bebre no esan responsibilities any identity bi wo ho a wan behwe no na afi nyina wan kasa
tohwe
enfama me
it's possible
me. So I'm not a fan of say what sorry ahomrachi say oh ko kanta and I say oh ko bibi akọ to saa niema no but I prefer say me wo obi a owo ho na all the time onim de me pe na nti okwa o say onya we di a onya ya eyoni paso me se me de command sana se meto entire afri ho a sana okwan ya mefa so edito no no ene obehu se me wo guy bi wa ha ja odeba onya fa ya obae na osi we ni eye odia
yes
but se me ankasa me sorry se me kwa homrache ti se de enkrofo ko no mate se ukwa humrachi a ubenya de ye fair storage jet ni ade mi ankasa menko kantamanto ahumrachi da anytime bi a meko kantamanto bi a meko onipa titiri we ho ene me wo madam for ho a ye friend da de fa ope belt papa mema belt papa fati leather pa
leather pure leather
eho ni mu se eho no wo
okay
enti me kwa unse unya kɔ se okɔ hwe obi a obekɔ no na wakɔ hu bibi na wonso wafa na danfo nti okɔ a saa onipa ne ho na okɔ but me kwa bitimi to a be the space of maybe a month afi me to bibi mu ha because he said the Vatican sefa se wan hwe yi na so obetobi na wotwe bia na abusumi bia afi ebedrum rebi no na obax mu nyina ye ma ba bi kura odi begu kura do wardrobe mu nyina ye ma ene yesi yenka no wardrobe bi yesi ye kan no closet yenka no wardrobe na twem nti ye kan closet obekom na ho nyina
mun kanza wo
na ho nyina aye ma
abobbe
afi unya ba bi ko enfe mu na afi abeye ball akura wo fie ho me kai se me tu afiri ba bi ana me wa me ba ha fati Ghana swemi if you rush me say Ghana must go be
na brofo no kura obi
be mako be enum enema me hyenko a
the bnade na osan afasa ball na dia ko
man fa nko me de begu ho say omo me sa ball kakra ma
omusie
omusa na omo ensi me ball kakra ma nkrofo be fa omo be fa me sa ball kakra say ntua ho ka
okay
but se banity say electronics ni ade dia
yeah
me were one principle me costo
akwakoto okay
me dia no
all right
me pe second hand sa
untested
ye to to say matise eye
and yes what to say
okay eye me can say eye
so for me I'll speak from personal experience
because me koto me ye te say wo akoto akonya bi na nsen
Nkonya hene
3-1 papa efe pa
na me zumi nkonya ne go na nye that's not okay
so what I say but say TV say iron say microwave ni ade me kai say me see so a me say me tu akobo me brain ene sefa me investment kakra na ma ye wo ho me ru a shop no say ya abrantewa me koto bibia from TV to a kettle me gina manam eto bibia and surprise
that time the net TV 500 cedis 750
nani bompo nyadi that is sometime
to you to a larger extent Oba prefers most of the things that be used over turn brand new for especially with electronics
yes
but the back and tade obeshe there you would want to
me pe African way
yes
say me be juma say me kwasore
yes
since 2014
okay
my year way since 2014
me share 2012 media me ka say jacket ni you know
enti
me will be there but many
be wo but uyi ana wape osofu bi na fufu ya osofu uyi na de one ne
na odi akwa
koche
you see there is a story
osofu for my uniform you could
there is a story story
because you be kwasoro bi so mo sheku
story because in same business okantamanto ye ba won e be di hu nkomo because there is a foundation and according to a press statement a press release by the Ghana use clothes second hand you clothes union media jai and for baby edini draw so do the crat about to one thing mu say a foundation called OR Foundation two men can or OR a foundation etomani esi kantamanto one more crat second hand clothing eba and so now tomani eson so they say they tend to publish negative reports about the activities of one more ton second-hand clothing. Key amongst them, and they say one more can say they are part, and I said they play a very big role in air pollution, especially in and around Accra. Now they are saying it's almost near Manibi, and near Manibi home the banana, Omujani, and nom de Aquaku a pumu, and the Akahunina. But Empanyum for no more that second-hand clothing. Omo crab and say those allegations, and yes, I did. Omo nim baby a year OR Foundation, and I say all foundation. Enya umunina sono if free, and to make those publications. And most of the times, the Sans the bar, the man Central 4, and Central 4 will publish a year all of these stories without recourse to, because one of the basic principles in journalism, and it's that you verify.
Yeah.
You verify. Nti wukura no verification could mean say me ahodo no a oma ka say kantamanto edwadifo no ekokogya ngura edigu no. You can go there yourself and go and check. And also betimi ni ompanyimfo edi enkomo say so ompanyimpa whatever it is the report is on sakan e no kre anasa nye no kre. No wa jomo so man do same na wa publish it. But according to ompanyimfo, say that's not what is happening. It looks as if some media outlets are also just broad-shoulderly, no magic, without any question or whatsoever, no more publishing. Now, almost your mark to a certain extent, any Camilla say, Ubia ensure that emfa any emshawon, and I say, one fa asun inti won, inti any, Nango Pondomo China, Omontonium. Unim say Thursdays in Suye, a very big day.
Antonio man or man can interview.
Unim say, or China Thursdays, a big day.
Second-hand dealers, I walk
second-hand clothing.
Nina,
Omonton de.
And your more weekend didn't come on back. I am a Palm Sunday movement, you know. And then I was some more
Palm Sunday,
and Nichemua, or
China, they are not selling.
By Uncle Thursday, sooner, Muchan,
and Americano. So Thursday, no, a big day. Cantamanto. Into what China noa, almost a moon year, Jumano. And so, but the impending for the bidding como, and then we will find out from them the specifics of some of the Nema and as a Nema Hodronwa or foundation area, almost your mumpe, and what they seek to achieve with their peaceful protest in Yango Pondomo, China, Omo Ebekono, live on Happy 98.9 FM. But your baby, now you're impending for the dinkum, you and Mobusa, says so. Ye second-hand clothing at the free system no more. Big question. Big was it a big question. Young Cobra, when we return from the break, we'll answer that question live on the Happy Morning Show.
So person somewhere boat you cobra mine. Ewo my kronkron Ghana mu. Enyom pa, enim pensem mu etaso mu a. Ene debia. For kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM. Na tie the Happy Morning Show. Efri anopa no nsia, ekopem nonkron. Efri juada, ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show. We are your morning companion.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa. Nanso, wo sike kura wo no. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So pese wo kura mre kura sika. Na udwumadi a wo die, won mo a wonim dwumadi no. Etimi dima wo e wo bra wode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kura. Isanse E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Frey. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betimi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se wo do dwumabie a wo pese wo twen egun homa so. Frey. TV commercials, say photography, any live streaming, say we twan for ni kama pa, and as we di juma bie, na pese brekro no mu a, obi biara etimi hunu, frey. Why nyom, na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfonia, frey. Jingle, IVR, any voiceover production, frey. Short and long film, frey. Yetete phone humanie 0242 755 323. Ana 0302 254 858. Ana se hwiye kira kwan. Yewo Asylum Down. Ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions. Capture the moment.
Oye. Ma, I didn't know Debia eti on unkitil nizzle and Timizzle. Debia ma eti on unkitil nizzle, but in Timizzle. Debbie, my ever oracle. I want an abanama. Abanama only we are. I'm so what they him. Oye. Ma, I don't know, Debia, actually, on Uncle Nizzle, and Timizzle. Debia, my actually on Uncle Nizzle, but in Timizzle. Debbie, my Everton Oracle, on an Abanama, only we are, I'm so what it's him.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion. For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
First, you can't come once I'm o switches any o sockets no enya. If I tell your time, mommy. 26 minutes to the top of the hour 8. Now, when him say o switches, any o near manya dia me said that just every time. No say the be a better dia to say Idino a Bristol Bristol Bristol. Me say oko edwuma. Bisa say Bristol and your ma yedi eye anazi didi enyinamonkane ho dwuma no ebi wo ana we no onkoto ne nketuo mu okoto no dosopo mu de akwakogo nti wo contractor anasa wo electrical engineer ya ma contract kesie bia ene Bristol any sawoso what you say quality switches, quality sockets, quality MCBs, quality distribution boxes. And yet distribution box bia wo de nyina monkane ne famu a ahadum na ha so na ha gina so na ha electric tube na ha ya dwuma yie ha ma low current in the cake there be pe papa na to papa ne preko. Choose Bristol Electronics for all your electrical needs. Bristol, powering your world safely and efficiently. Sukuu baako pa na me de dan dan nyina betran sia no pa me kan fo ediama wo. St. Andrews SHS. St. Andrews SHS. Kadi meche St. Andrews SHS. When say no waiting to back school build urban school o kra o tifie no kra na o dwendwen ye ntime be ye kire na de ye wutimi ni kire ni bi din komo na ne nkomodie ni nsanka o ka na busa so eh we de kire mbana de ombeze za dwendwen ni nyina wo de be ka o dadwene ho a ene ma men kan kire o se bomodin afa oba na bra St. Andrews SHS ya biemu ya jen kwada wo moko SHS1 SHS2 SHS3 wona wo kotena se etron so 2024 de no no wantwa wo dwene se obeko remedial school bi no akwakoje enkyerechera na se adesua mesrew sachira wadwene bomodin abra St. Andrews SHS isan se wo na wo kotena se koye so hwe na wantwa no wo ba yebesa agyew ne yedo akọ SHS3 na ma ya ma ya kyerechirefo no a wotiri ho abobbe omo trade man koda ne timiti ase yie ewurawura udodom zigzagam inside out corner into domu enim fitire nyina no omode anabra now you see difference in teaching and mode of teaching and class management makaye me educational psychology kakra uze me kai pa na papa yo say pedagogy ba konso ba say yen kan pedagogy and say obe kan pedagogy a better pedagogical experience and nkoda no benya St. Andrews SHS fa ban bra general arts obit menye biayo general science obit menye biayo economics obit menye biayo visual arts na make can say na me ntia kese kwa koma head of department visual arts department ewo St. Pope Jones Senior High School. My main fan Chiakesi and fan konkoma head of department visual arts Pope Jones Senior High School Kofodia. Pope Jones will be enemy. A brand or training ma pano ye freno Michael Omeri Miami Nuam Dinetri. I'm fan Chiakesi ma we. Uju din ho bomodiana did you many and pay me via my friend. St. Andrews dear, Miss Odo Bar, wouldn't be shy and Samoa, Konakoda. Your baby, I'm a friend of Beda, won't bet me a some G, and ya hoto, Esian de at yang was a result no. Oh dear will be Biara or Bar St. Andrews SHS no, but Modiana friend of say, and I will call St. Andrews no. Okotana sia oye nsɔhwɛ no na nsɔhwɛ no sunsun so ba ye no unya adeɛn oh me dia ma nya de kra o unya adeɛn me nya 5A's 3B 5A's 3B no anya adeɛn no se nanka me pe 6A's sa ufra di papa fro no busan unya he me nya 3A's 5B's nya 4A's 4B's St. Andrews nkwada no ho munyo moto there's ofu ukufa ete na ko buso mo maka no why ni ba
code na me ba ko hwe no
as if you code ni nyajuma we code ni nyajuma yeah odo man ko St. Andrews in high school o ban code ni be yajuma Dabia because Onokra will be proud to tell you the grades Unyaye. I'm telling you, St. Andrews Senior High School. You won't crying Teshi Chiblo. Last stop. Bomodiana friend 0249 832 015 and 0546 048 332. The Pacho Sukuni Dinini. St. Andrews Senior High School. St. Andrews Senior High School. If you're Chirakwan, you're Tishi Tree Blow. Last stop. Tishi Tree Blow. Last stop. St. Andrews Senior High School. Now, what you so? We are always. Inuma ahodoɔ yebe chini yebe nante yebe tena se donhwere bebree yeso an yema na yepija ye kon esisi mu ebe wi akire no behwe na ye ho nyina dodo yan ye nompemu edodo yan to da bia na yeti pan gidigidi ebe to da bi wakire bremu se etwun wim ye aya na ya aya na ya pa na mum mewo eye anu aduru ewo ho me anu ye wo de ma wate ti ha wonim say ye waduru bia ye friend Yom Herbal Lotion 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 oh eye aduru papa wo na dodo wo ho waposo no waposo ena eyo ya etutu wim obehwe na wo yam etwen uti na paiwo wo kon na achia wo kon na achia sa no ye friend ne crank as wo kon na crank Mr. di ohia aye Yom Herbal Lotion wonim de ma na ye de se ene kra Yom Herbal Lotion yi wo betumi ayusu chese on bi ba bi na atwa obetimi di bi ayeso odompemu na abuo obetimi edi bi atwitwi ebia eye ofa bi adwojo ofa adwojo sa no ya na edi oya ahodo no na eba mesrewa ohia Yom Herbal Lotion na onim say Yom Herbal Lotion obetimi di aye massage body massage na ne wo dia yenka sa twetwe wo yese fasra keke full body massage na dia ye ho wakwa ye adwuma bra uduru fie wadware no udware wi ano apɛ Yom Herbal Lotion bi na wo dia sresra honam nyina waposo nyina entempo no abon se na ho aye ho fom na ne wo da wo chi obole different odia ze enwum no say da it different but enwum no ka asem the echo between all foundation ene eye empanyimfo a womo ekra entade ahodo efri amanone ebe omanmu eba beton Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association empanyimfo the empanyimfo kanyina ne say all foundation obi ansi ukwan say eni udwuma de udwuma de nemum se wote ensem bi bomodia ye hwemu yi ansa na wode wonsem no akwakoto montene so anase wode wonsem no atodwa but all of us also cannot discount the fact that you want to be brave to environment. Bia nanken kane nanka ensun timi nkonkotai ho. Bia nanken kane na eho enua esisi ho. Ye na makwa ahodo so yesu ne eba ne ye nti. Saa eniema nanken kane enni ho anase ente saa ewo mmea hodo a yetete no. Nansen bia befa bia na munhunu bi. Empempi enye obi ne free krofufuro bi so anase ofiri wiemu baabi honhom bi na eba na obe pollute your environment no emaye. Most of the times your environment no is polluted by us, our actions and our inactions. Your kwan efa so a e dispose of eniema metre kwan efa so a ye to eniema gu ye to yengura egu e suspect. Kwan efa so a eniema ye kokrefra ma no ne eba nia enye no, how we dispose of it. And we are suspect. And so the conversation is a little dicey. So as to whether indeed some of the allegations are a all foundation, a Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association. So mo kahubi and ama oko enkran infimfinia as a hono a whole babu fini na so what do no ano. Yemfamo the Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association. But say be I want to ya o tene ene anopai say Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association. A penny a odano papa penny eja abrokwa anopai ma me fan check kesi info. One de krata aba betudwa tirimu se de ekoso no womo empe mo wani nso enti nkebe ya all foundation no womo enyai ni a womo eye no enam ne so nti womo tirimu se nyame pa wo chena anopa ne de se womo beko kantamanto akwakoton ne ma de dabi lalai womo so womo nye ochena no so ye ya wada no na nko ochena no ene yetimi hunu se womo bomodia de ne ma hodo bills ahodo no a womo de aba no mu yi enti ochena no saa gidigidi yo no anka okọ kantamanto a anka betimi ehunu bebre no em so ochena no bebre no anya de bekoso womo si omo ye yo kire na isi the ebia yen say dem for ye nimhwe the implication of say ombeka say omo nton ne ma no even for a day are very high. The implications are very high. Because you see, along the supply chain, you want more omokofa bills neba. Bills neba, you want beswa. Omoswa, omojiskamewa. Good. You want more omoko to bills no. Omoko to bills na kasa hodro ena kofa. Enti omuso munyo musika meboa. Good. You want more omoko bie bills no mu a omoye selection ede ma omo. Omo so mojo musika ene omo a obi akwakofa bill na ba no na ono aba betu eniema ne bi afri bill num akwa akoton ono so agene sika ye omo a eho emfiafia ho no aka no na ono so omo so masesa na omo so ma turn into something different into bi na jeans bi eto ate sa no a ye omo ho eho no a omo pam niema a okoya na akaso okewe no ma mentwa na mefa wencha na omo so omo apama na oma jomsika okwa oma e kaza omo ye operation ni de kekeka on. So the value chain is big, is huge. So to stop a juma say onye juma for a day, and the monetary implication that this will have on nipa dodo and as nipa bebrea omo kantamanto. But how do you see the impact of one more mdo mhakwa kosi say juma di mu a omo modin akra eniema ediframa no ne eba omaemu no. I would want to hear from you because the thinking is that omo ka hu bi na akon kran empotemo kantamantene empotemo a pollution no eguso a ekoso ho wadwen kire wo ho ne sen so say ye saa amoma jai omudwumadie no omudie no a ehefa ene ebenye entade ahodo no a ede free 0551563916 my friend for say me mo dia na mento me boase emo no mess no emfamo enra I was so pleased on baby amanfo binum free and for the first time Wasa ne East Legon ne Legon campus ne. So yeah, so these are the conversations that we have. Anopebia, yenye kuka, yenye biat, baby ansem no edano, sa pepepe, enye bekano. Efamenu mieno. If Cantamanto, any horse say ya, and can fana befa 0551 563 916 0555 657 278. Mamenka will say no mercy ofra u 22. Esan say ene me won panyimfo mienu a meni on edi enkomo. Panyini baako eye environmentalist. Wono no ye potemo mantemo ye tete no kwan ye fa so bitimi ahwe ne yie se de bi bitimi abo adwumadi a ye die bia no wagemu nimde papa eye professor nti ye beje na dwenkyere on a kwan according to all foundation Kantamanto adwadifo no fa so ato won enema agu anase womato won ntade agu yebedi eye saa enkomo no ena yewo empanyimfo a womo eye Ghana Used Clothing Association no Used Clothing Dealers Association no almost yanyomu ebedi enkomo to really understand their case said be betimi ate won ensem no ase yie ene anopay. And so we have those two conversations. Ye was an komo bienu no ebetwetwe but se ya no yeni nkomo obetimi afre se enfa na auto ntade free in the first place enfa na auto ntade free entade a wo hye wo de ma ehye entade a wo hye wo fie wo de bi kwa asori wo de bi man kwada ne de pie di tena fie ne de kekeka ho nyina enfa na auto ne free mame hunu o to a eyemono anase eye second hand eyemono anase second hand se nka fan se o kwa akoto ntade mono ka betimi ato o koto ntade mono se obi beka se ewo boutique no ye ntade mono no anka betimi ato. How important do you see the job of Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association within our economy? Yenin komo 0551 563 916 and I say 0555 657 278. Media di say enka used clothing no enke ni wan ka bebre no na be dem pa because as we speak now yen said any substitute bia yen said ni idea ni besiso in the enka used clothing any omaimu ena in our situation and I say in our current state no yen said down so any Ejumako bia oyentade in large quantities or they ba montiamo amanfo nya biato kewede kewede which me afre ini nkomo 0551 563 916 0555 657 278 ontade no ota auto ne mu no anase second hand and auto 3 minutes to the top of the hour yeni nkomo was answer me ho menim say juwo nde tintina che opese ne mpanyimfo edi nkomo ansana ya fa course no and to the odeba odeba eni mpanyimfo no ebedi nkomo live on the show this morning but ye di nkomo no now also do adwenkyere fa WhatsApp dia brain 0594 051 145 ti say kantamanto ni wa juwo tinaze na musa azem se enka kantamanto ni wanga eva na bato ni mabi
anka kantamanto
ya kantamanto kwa pese zenka second hand clothing na mo
and the yedin
obi busa eva na ka benya ni mabi
unim say mostly for men no ebi a shirt put there ebi on back of Pan African print mostly you see them
yes
by back down nko ade a 30 Ghana guy now your banana.
Oh,
Go
fat.
good
Oh,
so.
dear.
To me, fat 30 cities, and got on material, and comma tailor.
So,
And my name Pam trousers amount at 30 cities.
Na material no why are there?
Exactly.
na sisi akora ope proper material ne pam ni na akora na can go 200 300
Exactly.
so be pam trouser ba.
Meanwhile, and right your buy ye, ebi mu Jamie and 90 cities.
Oh, fat.
Joel, a shen.
Oh, fatty.
Oh, there, yeah.
And then can you find the Binyanta and so I'm asking this question. Maybe son say our current situation, and second hand clothing Emma. Na a brand new clothing in Kwaneba. Na said the near Matthias sanity, we've not created any quota for those who import the brand new clothing into this country. Kadiane be.
Zefame emenka sama man.
Kasama mema.
Eni anka ye to trouser ba ko a ye be sha ma pa na sa tete ansa na ato foforo. No, that's the fact because Nesifa asat now even senior American no okoto jeans trouser ope papa pan kra no wato a is still between 250 300 na and auto na okoto sen oto 10 na o de make kakeke oto 10 na 3000 cedis no yens na ansa na ye be iska ta the calculations akoso we dream ansa na
o ye permutation
yes until you see say it's even hard say Bema bitimi anam na even a year or two na ne wardrobe on upgrade here.
Yes, this is kind of wardrobe, I'm seeing kind of closet.
Patro you. Yeah. Now the closet on upgrade here. Na the old things are na or sha say and ne obitimi the shirt way up a different trouser. Yeah. Or the trouser a pair different top.
Yeah.
A book a black trouser. You be bitimi actually 2 weeks straight.
Thank you.
The exercise shirt keke.
And
Inti eno sa no oko bema Obema kaso oko kantaman to cry na waboa ne ho ye wahye da akose oko atoni ema bebre which will maybe in the next year or two no onkoto hwebiem eno cry no to cry otofra oko kantaman to kokoto ya no awura boutique wato 1-2 bi e dia afra ha senia oba bibia efefefe but say kantaman to new pa there it takes a while for people to say on top it can even affect and yes it can it will affect boutique for nema because boutique for na be so kofa kantamanto area normally abeshe mannequin fefe na esi boutique and yes me hu bi da na
kofa first selection and as a store reject
me young kubi omo Kumasi but omo shop e wo Accra Haya La Paz na e ho no omutwa bill no. There was a day me ne call honum near school crying a yakufa honum ne bra shop back. Ye fa on a guy bi ba ho o si won guy wo de hwe mekere wade. Menima na the man or ye trousers be 3 or 4. E one omkwa no omfa ne fosin ye ye koto no. Okoi no yi and also the ye call bekere made. Ye kwa yakutwa some posh boutique bi a yakutwa mu. One or catch him say, "Woo, menhwe me kai trouser yana." Me say, I said the guy in the fire, no say, and say the guy in the fire, the guy in the fire, na. Or the ashe mannequin, sa or qua or fast steam ruler. Now or their fan near manina, no the perfume. A gumu come no the ashe mannequin needs to another wabobo. No, they can't ne stock home to say new material. See a case cantamanto air call a strike CCR. Send our kind the value chain no a dorsal pan omo muchi truck. Drivers omo train near my few container omo clear near my port. Yes.
Hey fatty.
So it will be because
Fatin won him home. I don't know cantamanto or two. Call bien who own him.
And I see I can use clothing so enyem antade anko ahun empaboy na aka hu belt o den yo inti omo can use clothing na that means say cantamanto more than half of cantamanto use clothing and use articles inti eno there ebeka it will be like eja eto Cantamanto the very few days no say na abeko ho na ho ye empty no that would be the atmosphere bewo Cantamanto if they truly go on the strike action and almost can say omo ko nyame bo a finyambo e china yes because I think omo en ko man can end date
Debbie omo fa end date
yes omo ma start date so we don't know how long
it is going
that
to
would also take
if it becomes indefinite the country also stands to lose because
commerce
nkra emfemfra money emfamba and it means a lot of people will also not get jobs to do. And already we know, say, a lot of people are unemployed. And so some, we had a university graduate who is plying his street. So the implications are many. But I say that for any. But what would tell me, I don't pay. So Taco Kanta, Taco Kanta, friend in Nkomo. If Kanta is to go on strike, 0551563916 0555657278 Mamento me boase na me mono mess no fama 0551563916 and I say 0555657278 Kantan so fa so a ode amawo minim say mo amutie wonim say obi etimi etu kwan free other parts of the country say oba specifically to Cantamanto to come and buy stuff.
Yes.
Menka omu di dwanu. Menka yeah. Obi
so feel say ni krom ebia okuta 1000 cedis a ebia nipa na obefa ye no ekoye no ono so de ne di atoso ne ade enti no ebia obetumi nyantare 5 but on the back Cantamanto a obetumi nyantare 20 a ebe serve no for several months. Until yes, I'm for two kwan eba. Aye.
Mama voice as okay. All right. Yanko, good morning. We need baby review.
Good morning, Sefah.
I can hear.
The Paira, you should have Why? January
1. Oh, fetch me.
Nipani nipa
ye. You fetch me nyamia. I don't mean to.
I got me by job because the beer the bee as we go the beer a point but we are chill. Yeah, maybe I am missing a kind of Cantamanto minimum. Yamisi and Canopy, but Chia crack going at I am Michelle Cantamanto, Media, mean to meet you. I mean, no more. We do what I made. Hane to atare hane to taso hane to wudo mini enti mi so mi wo mi source abebi aminya mi ntare
onya free hinfa
if I just say
onya won ntare ni free hinfa
oh obi na di bra mi
free hinfa
na no dia mi nim
say a brand new ones and I say a used clothes
mati me akate ebi a used by yet to use
okay. Okay.
But me can say number 1 selection.
First selection one.
Oh, I don't think that
because one pen no class and the man dey buy on my mo.
Tanu na me ka say me nimbe bi free me ko hoda. Me ko horu na me sha. U ka say me ruawa me hu kwan a me dey.
The Jano was say ano say e ka say ye bane second hand clothing. E use e wo man mo hefa na befa.
Na say bi wo a Togo use ni Cantamanto bi wo a price ni ye dey say.
Do you find his own?
The value is the same.
The value is the same. I don't know what I mean. 0551563916 0555657278 numbers now. Obit me afraid now. Odia budget say now no pay. And there are a lot of enkoma ekoso in and around the Cantamanto enkomo. Obetimi afre Mr. I am my farmer me I am my name 0551563916 055578 numbers I betimi afre na odi abaye dwumadi so a chunk of metimi aka if I mean even the middle class to lower class I mean you say middle class and below minka lower class middle class and below. A chunk of a nearby you so a chunk of Antadia yeto and Tadia yeshe. Oh, my mono. second hand. I can say without any fear of equivocation, my camera for no pay. Met me aka say Fati, me round them say ya. Menya 60-40. And I say 70-30. Met me anya second hand clothing 70%. I will close it more.
There be some make a chair. A decision I took.
And they say yes. They say what facing in out and
yes. Ebi I met me aka say Obama new mama. Ebi abenya back be 5 pe.
5 pe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yo, Mate.
Including Enradian.
Enradian. Momonia from Brana.
I took the idea. I come back.
Okay, you come back. Go. Good morning. How do you know baby review?
Hello.
Good morning. How do you know baby review?
Me David. Badodo afrem Jo David Carlos 7. Me taxi driver back on wa.
Yes sir, Davido mpacho mi ntie wadarama.
Pacho asomo kano pano kanta nekita Ghana. Eno bibia ne ne pia premeni. Enye premeni, enye sere ne premeni o. Obibia ne ne pa Saturday score. Amafa paki pak omuranku senyama. Bend down. Ye kun wo so bi anshedi. Eti kanta de kanta fua Ghana beba phone.
Enti
o ni phone na shedi. Ya artist na Asatamu, Tiny, Puskini, Castro. Unko ma share Batman, Samini. Omu nyina wa shedi. From no bi so mu. Na wo share bet ko aposta bet no bi an shedi. Unama. No kunkon. Don't go fa ugo nya we fa. Eti kanta de o say abani nenin ko
Davido Mamena was a Davido friend from Nungwa. Davido, good morning. How do you know baby Afrifi? Yes, sir.
Where Imano Awuli?
Imano M. Awuli. Ima, what do you want now? Jai.
Mida Infa.
Nye Cantamanto.
Oh, David.
Hey!
David, I mean, go down.
Hey!
No,
No,
Pacho.
Oh, dear, you mean
to say. I'm for kanta, but me call that same kotobi.
Okay.
That's it. Unless I be a baby school and I'm a call a car on our Tony, but say kanta say me kotata dear. No.
Do you even not on Tadifi?
I don't know town or shops and all that.
Town Hefasa. So,
say you could shops are Kwan uba ha to ha no ma shops e wo ho no update na wato
na ubu so baby mo ko over free
dabi eno de mi bisa
okay
eno de mi ntimi bisa
okay
the idea no mi koto na say kama that's it na mato but home use no ti ma so then ye home use no
what's it then ye home use no
like home use like
and ye brand new ye niema okwa amano ne o ma use kakra jai.
Not say Atadia Ubiase.
You see, so to the bill how Ubiase, to the bill how Ubi said that a good shop over a period Ubianto, then they package it to Omo package ya no more Omodia Amane into open Okwa no Aquacoto, not be up as all the con now deco.
Okay, the other FN home use. So, Cansa Adia, we use you, use you.
There be another second hand. Yeah, kind of second hand clothing. Home use no electronics na. Omo ma use kakra no a obi wo ha wa use no be 1 year 2 years. On nani nye ho e bia otofofro. What they say? No or the akwakosi. Just like vehicles are obi betimi use broni betimi be say 2-3 years. Wakwa compare when ya car fofro. No or they say.
We use
yes, we use yes.
Me papa tena ye no. Adi FN home use on person say.
Sir.
You know top. Yeah, brand new.
Brand new.
Everything like everything or cotton brand new. In fact, how can we buy Atadie home use? I mean how? You want Atadie be cry or bruni prices I said and sana Africa yes we are what we say. Me yeah bani cry then better because
but Mamenka will say even in those parts of the world our thrift shops akesie I no so entade no obi ahye amama ko hurumu e de akwa akosensen ho and omoto. So enya hankwa na the situation is like that. Okay.
It is bad because yare bi wo bi wona say wa sheda na yaba beton ama we na yare na access anipa no na eko. Until the brand new, it's always better to go.
And the auto brand new every day.
Me kaitama makote me ko second hand. After me turning na me to asali acho me to sai check me to brand new say just me kai like 2 years me. Me anima ma turning na me sa na masa. Also obi can say we studio say so ben bi wo ha up to now 2 years on inside the road. Then the number 1.
Ni mama na wase yanko 0551 563 916 0555 65727. Good morning. How do you know about review?
Hello.
Bonnie.
Good morning.
Bonnie, good morning.
Patoa program.
Oh, about the other one now, sir.
Yo, we about to say this customer to bet the power to kanta what is the echo.
Sir.
This year, seven is a oh, no, for Kadia. Look, we are decent here, what I shama. There also will into your most now, who the papa now, the papa Sadi or no, who the papa shama. No, papa koto. It's the first customer to first in there, ready for this year, the bar, who did you put you?
But who's that?
Make a while
Brabani.
You want to see the upper boom. Who's that Yamano? Opa siano price was kim atalera ya quality no mudi abao. Opa siano price kim nti ko ko do baka ko no ko bio. Oboko bebi aye fo no ati yenya brand one ya ata che yenya fo su bia ya fa ya. Ya ha ya odi eboko katamanto. Ni ya to bebi ache. Ya da mo ase.
Ma me na wase. But Bonnie, the point is that second-hand clothing no enye kantamanto kwana wo. Let me underscore these facts. Second-hand clothing no enye kantamanto nkwana wo. Eho no na ye source. Let me put it that way. Eho na ye source. Enti betimi aka say almost 80-90% of second-hand clothing e ba o man mu no. Eho na ye free. Enti say bia o debi dwaboso. Na okohu say atade bi ho na wo to a enye dwadini no no wo debi dwaboso no e na ekoto ekokra atade ni from no de baaye. Eye second-hand clothing importers no mo krasa na no de ba o man ni mu no. No mo krasa na no de ba o man ni mu. Enti assignment ye second-hand clothing for no won no mo kra na no de baaye a wanya biato. Kanta no there is yemfa say one of the largest markets okwa betimenya second-hand products e wo make in terms of enema ye ayode ye ho obetimi enya biato. But second-hand clothing no it cuts across the entire country. Okwa region ye was second-hand clothing wo ebinum be fa free ha ye ko ho aye ne adwadifo ni din komo. Some of them told us that they've been working for over 30 solid years. Omo client base at a point in time. No more client base for over 200. Nipa ba ko supply demand and nipa be 200. Into onya de nema ne be go say cream. One mu free eye nwinso. One mu free eye na leruguni de keke ho ba be fa nema no more de akọ. So a whole source. So if they are to say they are going on strike, and the strike is now as we speak now, per the release on the buy indefinite. I don't know. Mamenko ahomane so na me ne owura Edward Atobra Binkley General Secretary edema second hand Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association. Mamane ne twetwe nkomo kakra. Owura Atobra mamo atemo akwaba.
Me so ma me da so. Tiefo na.
Tiefo jiw so. Me jinsa pomboko de.
Ya Yankopon de. Ya hoye.
Mokrata ye damanimu no, and I know say Nana Marco project the press statement. Say the Ghana Youth Clothing Dealers Association, you want to embark on a strike action on 10th of April 2025. But man traye dakwa mubewie a strike action. Mosha setna dabena mosa mocha ba beton niema.
Me da fi we dey mention it na. Now, my main answer of first question, strike action is Thursday, then on 1 day pay. Now, Thursday, da, jadi for a mokan of Donu about mem, your money, and the Thursday, back at here,
Bunu Popa, especially Cantamanto. And then to tell you the DSC was say, you better cost it down strike. It could be a from OR Foundation.
OR Foundation, I am with them.
OR Foundation, it could be in fact, I'm about the past 6 years, me and I'm about Ghana. Now I'm officer Cantamanto. Now, I did and say, since last 2 years, then last year, and I'm call European Parliament, but we were a free Europe, Ghana, 40% Ebola. And in the European Parliament, and pass a law. Now, I'm in trouble anyway. A Koba Sano, you call Europe, Toby, conferences be defended. So, when you're Ebola, now you're 40%. Now, Obin Pentiska, Bibri, Uncle Tobuni, Intramanonema, emitted duty about 160 to 180,000 Ghana cedis. Emma 40% Emma Ebola. For the past 40 to 50 years, I hear you. Why business person ben a Bayer Juma? About Cotonema Bola 40% or better survive it. And it's a man propaganda all foundation for a year. Now, I'm almost sponsor all foundation for a year. Shen a fast fashion giant pa Cassia pa all foundation for $15 million. Omudi this edgement. And the catch on there, Tama European Parliament, yes, over Sanshib, anyway, with Europe, Ghana. Immediately, you approach Gampa, Phonibi, and on my academic research, MIA. Say, Sani Mana, all foundation for Kano, a Buslimka, Nayana Cray. And you could do European Parliament, a hold you on sanction because a reporter, and not to Koyano, Akokanta, the all foundation for the Kano, all foundation for the Omni. Academic report to be how many funding via solid funding via how many claimants I don't know.
Not just say almost some no more cano in a Sobian sedanim.
In a Sobianim. Almost everywhere were a bagan and in a cotubu a pool. I took air cost of climate change. And we are certainly woman climate change issue can see a pa will be a can watch them. In Tomo the years I remain in idea Juma. And I say, sorry, it's strike, it's Sankofu, because you're sure on the beer, Juman.
So, Cassa Ubi ne show mechia, a Quambena Mofaswa, Muhu say Ubi Shane a show mechi, and I also Mukutu passe, those reports now Mode ba Montresono, Omon Famra and Montreso, just so European Parliament, a bit me the tabono atro and Tadiana Moko Cref from war at the Bomamuhanaso. Said the Beya, they will also say bit me introduce you. One more and your ma, one more at tone at the above memoir. A quamben and fast on Munia.
On the Africa, continent, Yakabunio, Africa. Ebia we India few on ma Africa, Yakabunio. Now, Shin, I try to penetrating into the African market. Now, the all foundation for a Juma or more year, our Makwajisika to trade $15 million. A fish, meaning I say, I'm going to sponsor more years at Juma.
But, say, Omoye Emma Shane, Ebo Memu on a larger scale. Eba Tom on near ma. Ebenya to some sobo Mujuma dear Moody and Swana.
Yeah, there any problem, sir. Shane the market him. Now, I'm on the competing. But, sir, fast fashion person, we bring few and Sanamaba market in Tada and the Empire. So, I'm a person of market, ma. You will come on. Sir, competition. And you know, I'm betting about market in the Tom, they say, and then you dependent consumer come back to your man. So, what are you, papa? No better. Now, fast fashion, I mean, fast fashion at area, I was 1 week. Intimate Sabian, as I got to do. And it's a Brunu war, never charming. Now, the better area, 1 week go back to Gua. Now, consumers, none a bit determined, or more better than answer month. And today, there will come a competition here, say, I'll be a bit nearby. And the consumers never determined, say, You better not see him talk.
But the point is, say, sit down strike here, Mukui. What do you seek to achieve with the sit down strike now, Mokono? Because Munya Jumachana and Otina being one of the busiest days, ewo a week mu etemamu amudi juma ewo kantamantono. Aren't you going to lose?
Yes, sir. You better not say Jumanegu. Then say, you better share the immediate effect. Immediate effect, no, the encash but share Jumanegu. You better sustain your Jumanegu, say, the mama Jumanegu kra. And you know, even though you better lose it, but what they compare, say Jumanegu, yeah, and not just say, yeah, sit down strike now, that was and say, you better Jumanegu.
And the Otinano, after sit down strike, no, a day anamonto bio and a mobile to ensure say the movie say all foundation ya enye omugu mujumadi amudie hu fi womu say gu oman hu fi nu ono kwambe na befa so mbefese ombetimi ajai apart from the strike action Otina mo de be adwuma no.
Yeah, after sit down strike, you know. She can as a month, yeah. The better demonstration can say their come officer.
One of the things that all foundation, Debia Subu Amodebomo say, and your man said, now I will say, you bear 40%, the Modebano, and Yadia, a ye papa. You will never be a Obedru Cantamanto. You will never be, frankly speaking, would you be a ye? You never been cry, you drew how, because your body don't come in. Back 2 cities, 1 city in the cake count. Sanya Manua, Oberfowl, false bill, mo, and himself, a terrible more cranny maybe, with him because, oh, wait there, you buy man, she cry won't be papa beer in him. Sa and near my son, Tadia Hudono. And for them to go, how do you dispose those and Tadiano?
Okay, but that's it. According to researcher, it could be war game per you know. Niama Yentiminton or Cantamanto, less than 5%. Now, even 5%, you know, crown Cantamanto, a hub of Brunei. All the African neighboring countries in the Sefia. Now, they're trying to say, Burkina 14 the fat, and Yamana, I say, I Siena, Tonga, Yentono. I'm between the Faco food. And even though you say, and Yamano, and yet, as on for Ebefa, a quote room. Number 2, your industries are almost Ebefa racks, no, at the cooking machines, any at the Ade. And I want a Kubi so on Muswa. Sir, and Yamana, you see a yas, you know, almost to me better. At the Koya pillowcase, your friend say, almost a recycle. And yes, so I cyclists are almost so a fun Yamano, the teacher at the design for. And even 5% now, I can say, Yentiminton, amount for the top. Low price.
So even 5%, it is of use. And yes, Bia, Moko, Namaka to Sani Menaguso. From this argument, you know, a church and Yamana Moba Cradia Banin Nano, a so on for so Amutimi Yusu. And so that means, oh, and some more cano. And Yadia no Caribbean woman. That's what you're trying to imply.
No Caribbean. No Caribbean.
And ni mujuma dia mudi no honkomo kakra. Mododo be ya he. Mo a mokra enema e free amana no edeba o mamu. Mododo be ya he wadaroma.
Yeah, kanema e free amana no be
e kan tade nko a. Mododo be ya he.
Tade nko a. Oh, ya be boro be 100. Oh, man, mo the whole Ghana. Now, o share any particular ye broni wewu a. Yeah, 2.5 for my directly into Brunei, 2.5 million, the whole Ghana. Now, say 2.5 no common a direct to carry you from Kahu. Your friend is a upcyclers and Kahu. Casa a day eba and Kahu. And think of omoye indirect no class dosu pie. almost depend on Bruni with Jumano. And any particular and as a Mario.
That is a small industry. And I can want me.
Ghana, so we agriculture too. Bruni will open numbers.
We agriculture through Bruni will know when it comes to numbers.
Bruni, yeah, when it comes to numbers.
Wow. Now, the callers binomo afraid and no more case. The camera is an saying. Moniama na modebano. Ne boy entine.
With the medasi. In fact, concerns about the base and Yaman avoiding. Now, and you will inquire and avoiding. Or inflation, a cost of Ghana, or inflation cost of pay. Now, where exchange rate, when we will say $1 and a $1, euro, and a pounds, yeah, and the coto, sunny me. $1 fluctuation, $1 now, so they calculated duty, our temapot. O Chebroni will now share a nema fufra a war with Joma, and you will know Kwana boarding, and Emma Bona Cosro. And so Akobasa, and Tino, Bonua will near isolation, send Emma Boyd and Unkwana boarding. Ukabusu can see as a cotos pepper. Wabu say yes, and Emma Boakosropa, Oko Kanshi. The double could be an Emma Boakos. We are Fanina, and Tino Unkwana and boarding.
Young say Bill. Young fan is a mad dear, mad dear, quadad dear. Meaning say prices are different, but see, I'm never be in a base.
Prices are different. Say a member, maybe a member shirt, and I say a member trousers, and I say knickers. If they are on the ball, and a member baby fibia, so any boy a deba. China boy different. They feel Europe boy different. They feel UK boy different. America they different. Oh, so Canada they different. Inti a boy guma wodo bebre.
Accra. My yana was an pay. Say we did brand now need to drink live on a happy morning show.
Oh, na me that.
You be much nyame partner. Say mo say mo be peaceful protest nti beba na de be ko so bia no. Yenso ye di hu nsam no de abrati for ne info. My yana was already doed at Binkley General Secretary. Ghana Youth Clothing Dealers Association and the Payan Artist Yano Etchinkum live on the Happy Morning Show. Yenche Humbra, Nankomana can infant to us.
To me do champagne pa nanso usike kura wo no na ye juice ene betumi ato so pese wo kura mre kwasika na udwumadi a wudie wonmo a wonim dwumadi no etumi dima wo ewo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia ene ha ho kura isanze e-productions ya be sort you out frey so studio and production equipment rental emfidie a ye di twasene ahodo nyina no ye betumi di bia fam corporate and social videography se wudi udwuma bie a wo pese otwe egun homa so frey TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freying documentaries, freying photography, any live streaming. Se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di djuma bie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freying why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freying jingle, IVR, any voiceover production. Freying short and long film. Freying yetete phone homanie 0242 755 323. Ana 0302-254-858. Ana se hwiye kira kwan. Yewo Asylum Down. Ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions. Capture the moment. So pese otensem we bo twi kobremai e wo my kronkron Ghana mu enyom pa enim pensem mu eto asomu a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada the Happy Morning Show. We are your morning companion.
Why go?
Massa, St. Andrews has a bubu wayek machine biomo. Yay! A few word ye, a buta.
7 A's, 6 A's, and 5 A's no abruso.
enti sesei sɛ wobɛtɔ forms ɛwɔ St. Andrews SHS a gye results no bi na hwɛ ansa.
Afewei, yɛde 999 candidates ɛna ɛkɔtwerɛe. Emu 997 ɛna qualify yɛ ɛkɔ university.
Wow, wei deɛ ɛboro adwene ɛne nteaseɛ so.
Ɛno nti sɛ wakɔ school bi akɔ feli pɔtɔɔ.
Ɛma ne haw koraa.
Fuani kyerɛ mu wɔ St. Andrews SHS. Sesei, St. Andrews ɛbi akwanya ama ɔmo a mokɔ form 3.
Enti ma wo yɛ ha na bɛfa wo forms na twerɛ wo ase May June exams no bi afia ebe.
Enti masa akwanya wei mpa ho fi sɛ mehu yɛ anka na aka akyi.
Enti frɛsisi a na gye wo SHS 3 admission form
0244 696911
Ana 0207 891004. St. Andrews SHS.
We are always
in the lead.
ɛtɔ da wokɔ ntumi dɔ champagne paa nanso wo sika ekura wɔ no na yɛ juice ɛna ebetumi atɔ so sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokora mmerɛ kora sika na wo dwumadi a wodie wɔnom a wɔnim dwumadie no ɛtumi di ma wo ɛwɔ berɛ a wɔde mfidie a ɛsɛ fata ɛdi dwuma no deɛ a ɛne ɛha ho koraa ɛsiane sɛ e-productions yɛbɛsɔɔte wo out frɛ yɛn sɛ wopɛ studio and production equipment rental mfidie a yɛde twa sene ahodoɔ nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi de bi afɛm wo corporate and social videography sɛ wodi wo dwumabie a wopɛ sɛ wotwe egu nhoma soɔ frɛ yɛn TV commercials sɛ wotɔn wo nneɛma na apɛ sɛ amanfoɔ ehunu ɛwɔ akasamfoni soɔ frɛ yɛn documentaries frɛ yɛn photography ɛne live streaming sɛ wotwa mfoni kamakama paa anaasɛ wodi dwuma bie na apɛ sɛ brɛ kuro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu frɛ yɛn wayɛ nnwom na apɛ sɛ woyɛ nnwom no ho akasamfoni a frɛ yɛn jingle IVR any voice over production frɛ yɛn short and long film frɛ yɛn yɛtɛtɛfo nhoma nie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858 anaasɛ hwehwɛ yɛkyira kwan yɛwɔ Asylum Down yɛbɛn Happy 98.9 FM e-productions capture the moment.
Everywhere you go, big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal, boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal, everywhere the party day. Big goal, we go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
And of course, your morning companion is back. Happy Morning Show. And I yet was a final lap and I made the airbremui. Now, main kind must say, so open so enjoy instant, cost effective, any reliable intra-African trade new commerce payment padia and your CBG and more about me abwao because more upon African payment and settlement system or more eternity friend PAPS and no ebe bwao ama we make payment and I say we receive payment ewo baby a wo and I say we chrome in your currency enti e bia wo Ghana ha woni obi owo Togo business e wo say nipa no echi alka otuato wo account mo a ade awon sa ebeka sika no ewo cedis mu ma wetumi eyi ede akoye wa ade sa so na won so no e bia wo tu obi ka ewo Togo honom wotuato ne account mo no so okoyi obenya ne sefa no na chese bibia akoyi kama ama no enti wa ala bia eni hokra. Visit any of CBG's branches nationwide. Na afe no only more endings our so for fast and reliable service. Open so only more etchin command patch over 0302 216,000 and I say come email talk to us at cbg.com.gh and as some social media handles no emubia Facebook or honum Instagram NAX and I say Twitter Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. En komotutu na na yegusu ayedie no na yedinkan ene eye kantamantofo kasaye about their air course one almost strike action almost taking a year or china a major trading day no almost your moon toma no ya chwe enkomo na ye kasa nyina no sanyo me nyina ekofa a year environment no eho na ye nim se a year Ghana Metro e alert aba che say nsuo no mu na yesimu no enti no obia enhwe ne hu ye so na ye nya ntiti yen kakra say aban ka ensem ene enwemo omo ye se ne be ya this year no flooding eba ano ebe brass ya na sanka flooding no kra no emma den ena asesa ena den ena ma eye flooding no ano ya be ye den no environment na say wiem no bibia asesa ewo mu ana enche ye ne eye environmentalist opinion ba ko ebe kasa no di ntremu kakra abrayen even eye ensema ekoso ewo kantamanto yi force no role by any play in enyoma ekoso with our environment enhu abasema eyomo moton no kasa ensema eye amanfo moduso mo no ebo mo no nyina no enye saa na etie yebedi nkan akasa afa eye environment no any how enyoma yeye any dia ye nye no ekọ affect your environment no emma etumide ensem bebre eba ye ne professor Kofi Amega ebe kasa anope prof good morning.
Morning.
Mopocho otiden
Happy FM 98.9.
yeah nyame na adom ye dan say there ye fro agendo anope ye bisa a lot of alert aba there nzama asesa rains your bay nsume so oboto na ze na flooding ho nsensem abano so abakade was in shisheru gwakwem dem obeya flood no obompa on affect amanfo nkofo bebre anaso de on bapokra what's amanfo wesi dan na structures na ze waterways or as obodru na ze egu fom ni nyina abaze na wasesa wo yen environment no mu a wa masisi ano alert no abado bebre dem
niema pi but the medical akaye bibia obroni friend of climate change.
Okay.
Climate change. You send your man explaining what but let's try.
98.9.
I have to say your weather patterns change. We say first no nka busumi bu on why you do on my you tobre and so sabo so many you be do on no. Ensuo na dry season. And busumi bu on my dry season. And so now about the wet season. In I have to say we are experiencing more severe rainfall patterns than previously because of climate change. And climate change, I have to say carbon dioxide. You see, emissions of carbon dioxide from food or you use any agricultural practices, going to the atmosphere and affect the ozone. Inti no na affect climate Inti no can be. Inti na ma say very severe rainfall patterns. And a month to create in Shuto, not in Shuto. Inti no a problem. But then the way CCC Diane and Unti president
Happy FM 98.9
to ensure that people are not building on waterways. So on regulation it also. Yeah, regulating yama ukrum hano. My himfui sorry I know much to as I say I road cry near cham with no see die. Waterway cry. Intino ama ensure to intimenko intina de bia cry I flooded. So intino these are some of the undertones I won't hear my ye who near ye who you know. Must start in from now for now.
Now we have wetlands, Ramsar sites, any waterways near the role by any play in environment, set up,
Oh, I know a boy in the sense, your free be ecology, so I'm
and on a regulatory water patterns, on your maniama be brave, even air pollution, and no money and your maniama be brave, so on a material. And when we start destroying these, and even biodiversity, biodiversity is very critical for our food, for controlling diseases, etc. Until when we lose this biodiversity, and also has major implications for human health and survival.
Okay.
And it's if we start selling these wetlands and this Ramsey site, same form infrastructural development, then of course it will come to a time where the human race will even be extinct. And that is also more important to what we are seeing now with that excessive flooding in those areas. And what the president is doing in there, the step in the right direction to ensure, say, we check these things. Yeah.
Now, do you think, say, we will be able to curb some of the activities and as a bad and as individuals a bit to me abwa environment and not possibly reverse some of the effects of climate change, Anna?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's all got to do with policies and enforcing the policies. I mean, the body that is mandated to check these things is EPA. And now there's new leadership at EPA. There's been a change in government. The headship there or the leadership there has changed. And some of the things that the woman has started doing, are very exciting. For me, it appears exciting times on the horizon. If we can sustain it, some of the Nema we will be able to check them. So on the climate change issues, of course, I know say at the Ministry of Environment there is a climate desk, and even at the EPA there is a climate desk. And it's a matter of a high-level political issues because there's something we call carbon trading. We need to check our emissions. There's a whole lot of things that as a country you have to do because we have all signed up to that Paris Agreement. Yes, of course, there are also the mitigation aspect of it, and on my highlight, and there is also the adaptation. Once government has signed on to it, and then also there is something we call NDCs, nationally determined contributions. It's a matter of implementing them, and then we'll get to a point where, as a country, we can mitigate. But one thing we also need to understand, and then happen sometimes most important because Africa as a whole, we contribute very little to climate change issues, and yet we bear the brunt of the problem. A collective across the globe, small bits and pieces, then together at a global level, we can mitigate climate change issues.
Pick your brain on Assembly Air Kwadwo Sisia Ewo a year Cantamanto. Allegations be about the activities are Kwadwo ho any enuma or mokrafia monani ebano. Most of them no at any waste Emma to me eba affect the environment, so omo edit to say false in Tariani idea egu gates mu egu epumu any idea then Emma would drain efasa and sensemna Kwadwo no eho. And do you believe say activities Kwadwo Cantamanto could possibly have an impact on your environment?
Oh, me stretching a cry, me stretching more. In the sense, this importation of second-hand goods, in as much as we are a developing country or middle-income country, you'll be an obitimi at top brand new attire. We need to find a way and regulate them.
Okay.
Because we na everybody yungra trash. Yenti America semester say the major problem no cry waste. Old computers, old TVs, old fridges, young boys recycle. Bogoloshi is notorious, and Bogoloshi is one of the biggest dump sites for e-waste in West Africa, if not Africa or the world. So on a material. In Tuba, Koni a trejatum. Then we see air pollution, in answer affect your health. And our boys no mujina on Ukrano, motion, or mono, they are ignorant. It is the same thing. Kantamanto issue. I mean, it's the first time you are bringing it to my attention. Because any money be on my web, and I say a pro. Into what do? They will have to burn it. Or when Timmy and Benia, no one stocky will go to any choky drains, into a choky drains, these are the places that are notorious for flooding. Because a honor choky. So, your waste management practices, Nankasan, so you're very bad in these market centers. When you go to the market centers, there are no proper drains. And the little drains in Inswa, just a way never find a rubber and all the asim. When a wedding in Monacasi and with Yagum, when an enforcement Tadia Bana, where you build Papa and a woman on Nani Akani, you are Fusu Intimenton, and one or the asim. So, I'm there has to be a proper regulation of these spaces by the assemblies. So, there has to be a proper regulation of these spaces by the assemblies. And I just want to reiterate that. Store we own the amount. So, you need to take responsibility for managing waste along those lines. So, somebody will have to be held responsible. Who are their leaders? You see, we only get to see the leaders when unfortunate incidents which your bumpire say that is only when you see the leaders. But when it comes to making sure that these places are safe for human habitation and also not interfering with our environmental way, you don't see them. So I'm saying, sister, but you see, near my way, song, politician or drain say, the next election cycle, I have to win. It's a populist ideas. Say, I'm buying for Froba. Now, what can I say? Ban you Foswa. Very difficult. Don't you sorry, Precopen or ban you Fos? Because of ban you Fosa, there's about 50% or 40% of the population. I don't want to even turn that here brand new. To be a more what are you trying to tell them? Don't put you out of power. And some but who how to address it. Sorry, but say trying to enforce regulations. At some point, I think we'll get there. We'll make a headway.
My final question. When it comes to waste management, especially in urban centers, what are we doing wrong?
A very big question. What are we doing wrong? Is the involvement of private sector in it. I think we are not getting it right.
Okay.
So because why are we not getting it right? Because at the end of the day, what I understand is, I'm not a waste management expert, but there are zonings. We have zoned the areas for some companies to manage the waste in those areas. But who is ensuring they are doing the right thing? So because, for example, baby, I'm emete. If you have 1 month, so meanwhile, I pay for it. Meanwhile, I know they have a contract with the assemblies. So, I don't know. So, abiding to me, the private sector involvement is the way to go. But for some reasons, it's not happening. And you and I know, Ghana, corruption can crash him. So, I don't know, Nipani Jumakran, still he holds a contract. Right. So, but I think the solution for me, we need to form cooperatives. And this one I have said it somewhere before, on a platform before, said, around the year, almost they are helping a lot to manage waste in the urban centers. But it requires that we bring them together and then they form cooperatives.
Okay.
And then they can also be given some small contract. And then it will address the problem. Big companies, they are enriching themselves. They are not doing anything to help us. So I think this is where we are getting it wrong. And that is one of the solutions I would like to proffer to help address the waste management problems that we have in the urban centers.
Prof, meda wase anope se ode enchemu yi abrayin yedase.
Yenase mechia o wetiefu nyina.
Obtiefu joso yedase. Mene Professor Kofi Amega oye environmentalist ena mene no etwe enkomo yi na abrantie aba betena se obiba ai wabedi akonwa minim na asema ode nam sɛ foods asɛm yi na ɔbɛka wo sɛ environment yi asɛm ɛna ɔba abɛka wo obi ba
Fati
wo how ne say
prof kasa no ɔka the issue of said your waste management companies Fati hwɛ sɛ baabi a mete te sɛ deɛ ɔno ɔka baabi a mete yɛtua wo. The agreement is that enipa a ɛwɔ fie hɔ ɛdɔɔso nti the agreement is that every 2 weeks be on befa.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Hey.
Because we have 6 bins and ɛwɔ fie hɔ nti sɛ wohwɛ the waste if you ni in a week so ɔmo ba every week really yes until the arrangement is that every 2 weeks be ebi wɔ hɔ 1 month na ɔmo mɛfa na waste no and the point is that onipa no tifie hɔ no untimi nka nkyerɛ ne sɛ yɛ mɛfa nti mɛnyɛ bi nka ho nti ɛnyɛ den yɛ ɔmbɛyɛ na ɔmbɛ dɔmpigu baabi a yɛde gu na 2 weeks na ɔmo mɛfa and say ɔmo ba ubusa ɔmo a na ɔmo bu afu. So one day me wɔ hɔ na ɔmo ba ɛna me busa ɔmo sɛ na adɛn na ɛyɛ ɔmo ma weekends na ɔmo ba weekdays because this apartment weekdays obi is empty obi akɔ enti sɛ biribi mpo na ɛkɔ so na ɛnyɛ na sɛ mo ba obi ntimi ka nkyerɛ mo enti sɛ nka mo ba weekend te sɛ Saturday anaasɛ ebi nsɛ Sunday mpo a ɛnde obi wɔ ha biribi kɔ so a ne bu afu ɔnte aseɛ sɛ or provide a service wutua enti ohun ni sɛ biribi hawa obetimi ebusa no. So me I look at it so okay so these are omo ebefa no really enya wo na omo na oni omo wo sa contract no because oni omo wo ni company A ene wo contract no e bi kro omo ebesesa ne mpo de wa sublet e de amomo so the menene wo contract no at what point ene ese me engage no because omo buy ya no magiska no and they take it every month.
Okay.
Until 2 weeks, 1 month, omo ba no magiska no omo de ko. But me buso omo say enti sika we ya me de mama no. How do I ensure say sika no mukwa kutua e de mama because there is no a rep of the company na me ne wo agreement no in the car oba obeji sika no na odi akọ. So at the end of the day, how do I account? Ubusa sansem we nyina. Unimu dodo. Ubusebusa ansem dodo. They don't have time for these questions. And sometimes mama yet to say unnecessary say ubusa these questions. So how to manage waste, Fati, a big issue. I don't think say as a nation we've been able to manage waste. Said the kese yetimi ye no.
Okay.
We all know say Zoom Lion for ewo Accra composite plant. Ewo medie echi ho baby. So waste aye generate ewo nkra ha nyina eya de a ombetimi aye ho adwuma na.
That's the question. And I also believe say individual abobo yafo no seem to be more efficient in the collection. But disposal no a miso a challenge.
Yes.
And what I think we can do really and say you regularize your no ye house to house collection no. Then the big companies na mutu mukano mombano have an assembly point where our refuse no omunombe take it over when the aboboyas have gone round to do the sope collection no. No more take it over.
Yes.
And then they do the sorting. Then they take it to the composite site or wherever it is or however the final disposal no.
So this is my proposition. This is my proposition. This is my proposition, Fati. So company A, B, C. Manage
the big
waste.
Companies.
Big companies
yes.
Manage waste. yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ the biggest of them wɔ ɛyɛ Zoom Lion. Enti Zoom Lion adɛn na modwuma ɛdɔɔso. Enti cars no entimi nkɔ baabia. Ti yɛmfa ne sɛ Asalam down ha. Yentimi, in fact, my men can win so on the lighter side. Asalam down ha penny a pie baller. Ghana have a big ni why a pie baller to Asalam down. The Asalam down.
Masa won't if you are there also area
the Asalam down are in your pie ubetiano. No more the megaphone baller. Enti soba Asalam down ha. Adena Zoom Lion.
But when you say Salam down, you're relatively clean, pa.
Yes, very relatively.
Clean.
Yes.
Very clean.
Yeah. Enti adena Asalam down henyina. Yempe abobo yafwe.
Na so abobo yafwe ya no mo na Asalam down ntia na ha clean.
Be 10 bi wa ha. Na yen kan kire mo se o. Ye ne mo na ye dwuma. Mo be fa nyina ye wo baabi e wa kire ha. Mo mfa ne nyina nkogu ho.
And then they pay. You pay for that.
You pay for that.
Yes.
You pay for that. Na yen ya ba be fa ewo ho. Enti ukokwa abenya. Ye won krofo ho a. Ya ka o mabom ya bobo ya afoi. Omo be fa na omo de akoma company number 2.
Exactly.
Oni omo ene ye adwuma. Si etimi yesa because fati me nya ya baby amete no. Anka ya gie free. Enkrofo ne ho e de ama bobo ya afo na omo beba every day.
Exactly.
Ababe empty eye beans no e wo ho every day. Ebema because ene nsu ya tutuin. Ena no pay me see form ameba no. Omo me fae de egu ho no. Ensu ya amu na se to a. Na se enframa efa na hwie bi gu ho na ye pecha. Do you know the health hazard of sadie no? If you ho so nkwala tifie ho. Unim the outbreak of a year diseases are ebetimi sa niema no ebetimi diaba. Enti I see say abobo yafo no effective.
Yeah. They are.
Even though ye nim baby a omudikogu.
Yes.
Enti say anase say waste companies no entimi nyesa. What stop the district assemblies? So money omo district assemblies. So money omo abobo yafwe maka omu nyina abom because fati me wasem bi ameka me say illegality ebeye livelihood a untreat no as illegality bi.
It depends on what it is.
Fati the moment ye betena ho ye betena ho na nkrofo eton ade o pavement so since what the mama starting free 2000 yen kan ho asem yen ye ho hwe no ene ya be your livelihood untimi eno saade no bi di ye no de ne ba owo legon or de hwe no
editua me school fees. What illegality it is. So obi nam no tutu no or obi na no
and they say extreme and they extreme and they police for ebechew enti se enya ade ananka ese omoye ene district assembly for matena ho amomo ye saa ne ma no enti Ghanist baby amete under Ghanist for mo Isaiah pon
na one point bye aha na yedi besie ebisuafo opeka sakra too much mo ma menka mo se ade a angel cola na angel drinks no aba amaye nyina enkola nom empenifo eso enom obia tumi num bi we yibia restrictions bia eni ho ye wo flavors bebre a opa obenya to angel orange ho angel mango angel peach angel apple lime so ewo honom Wonum air drinks ya mabobo sui ebia eboa vitality and maintaining fluid in normal balance. Air refreshing, invigorating, and a sign to the NJ eba pa. Angel Drinks a product Adonko Soft Drinks and Beverages Limited. Edia Beja so onoma it tastes just like our day. It is recommended for all, including children. Obefre 0244-832286 and 05078786668. Na with me to be akoton. Aha. And I did dwumadie no ebesie ye better production team no ase Joel Sanko ewa hanom sanso na Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah obiba kwakwa Eyim Brown Isaac Adai ene eye nana amwako nyame yadoma ochina ye ba abetua so yeah up next there a happy sports with Ohene Bampo Brenya ene Napamfo.
Chemo. Charlie, he hold me down, and I'll forever be